put your mics in the air. If you real, if you really spit that real, I'm about to check it out. Assassin, look, when I want competition, I just look in the mirror. With every word that I'm spitting, then the vision is clearer. Nobody touching what I'm clutching, plus I'm busting it first. Yes, your chest will be a mess by the end of the verse. Your body stretched out like a book on the pavement. People pass by as they look in amazement. Your body leaking your genetics, got you looking so pathetic. No need to call the paramedics, it's too late for anesthetics. Me and my microphone. 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 Coming out the dirty south, show everybody I'm the cleanest. Run your mouth, I send your body to the cleaners. Love my mic, so can't nobody come between us. Won't be nice for anybody wanna see us. Back up a little, just a couple of feet. You don't listen, you'll be missing just a couple of teeth. Hard to buy the rhyme, with no teeth in your mouth. Stepping out of line, then you sweeping them out. Me and my microphone. 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 My mic got jealous when I was talking to my girlfriend. So you know, it's like I'm caught up in a whirl when I'm not about the drama. I don't need that. Started yelling and all I heard was feedback. Said I need to choose, but do it quickly. Use a tool, you fool if you don't pick me. Since she made me choose, you know I left her and picked my microphone up off the dresser. Me and my microphone. 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 Me and my mic been tight since 9-5. She don't wanna go out, just stay at home and vibe. Ain't nothing without her, I doubt she'll understand. Gets upset so I can't make no plans. Wants me to herself, she is so obsessed. When I go to sleep, I can't not get no rest. Calling on my phone when I'm gone too long. Says to her, be home, she wants to make a song. Me and my microphone. 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 This microphone. Can't wait to get you in my arms and my palms. And when we home alone, it is gonna be on. You make the words to my song sound strong. When I'm with you, baby, I can do no wrong. Can't wait to get you in my arms and my palms. And when we home alone, it is gonna be on. You make the words to my song sound strong. When I'm with you, baby, I can do no wrong. You know I had to do it. I had to take it back. Dedicate this to everybody out there that's doing music. Whether you're getting paid for it or not, it don't even matter. As long as you love it, I know it's gonna love you back. Put your microphones up. Much love to all the rappers that paved the way for people like me. All the producers. Rest in peace to everybody that's dead and gone. That's fast. Keep rapping till I'm dead and get paid for it. Bury me with my microphone. Real. I'm fast, huh? Yeah, I love you too. Dripping them out like a
Acknowledge me.
What's up, Straight Talk Society? This is your host, Trevor, and I'm back with another episode of Straight Talk with Trevor, where no topic is off limits.
I ain't trying to fuss, but it's a must, you gon' respect this. Plus your nuts will touch the dust, you trying to check this. You ain't insane, I write your name down on my checklist. You think I'm playing, I leave you laying, I leave you breathless. As human beings instead of being so many try to be. You ain't seen what I have seen in my society.
Hey, I'm just a man with a microphone. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations.
Straight Talk Sessions live. You're gonna acknowledge me.
Oh, what is up, Straight Talk Society? This is your host, Trevor, and I am back with another episode of the Straight Talk Sessions live to you on a Monday. No, this isn't Man Talk Monday. This is a special Straight Talk interview sessions. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this out of the way because all right, y'all in the chat, y'all let me know if you can hear me. I may seem a little distraught because I am. I and if it wasn't for Keyla, I wouldn't even be doing this. So today I got some news. Not necessarily going to tell you what the news is. I got some news today that just devastated the hell out of me. Actually, a double whammy. That I'm not okay right now. I'll just say that. I already reached out to my fellas, let them know what's going on. So I am going to fulfill my current obligations because as Mr. Straight Talk, it is my obligation to come on here and entertain you guys, especially if I already have something set. So I just looked at the calendar and I have a couple of shows already set, but based on the news that I got today, I'm putting my microphone down for a little bit. Just this one's heartbreaking. That's all I'm going to say. This one's really heartbreaking. And I wish, yesterday was Father's Day. I wish I could come on here and just gloat about how great Father's Day was, because it was. Shout out to my tremendous wife, the queen of the Straight Talk Society. She just took care of me this weekend. She surprised me. First of all, she surprised me this Friday with tickets to go see Charlie Wilson, and he put on just a fantastic concert, man. I mean, that man is awesome in his 70s, and I haven't even posted any of the video yet because I got to deal with these slanderous people. Then we went out and, we had our drinks or whatever. Then they just, as a father, and I was talking to MD about this, as a father that's actually present in your kid's life, the best thing you want on Father's Day is just a moment to just chill and just do your thing on your own. And my wife and daughter, not so much my daughter, because my daughter just loves being around her dad. And you know what? After the news I got today, it makes it all worthwhile, all the extra hugs and things like that. I'm honestly, I'm gonna hold it together, man. I'm gonna hold it together. I'll get into Mr. Straight Talk mode. You see, I got my Uncle Howdy mask behind me because Uncle Howdy's supposed to return tonight, and I was supposed to review it and everything, but I'm not even gonna do it. I am gonna put the microphone down for a while, at least for the month of July. Nobody's running me off of YouTube, so before anybody says that, nobody's running me off of YouTube. This is a personal issue that I just found out about on my way home. And had I not already committed to doing this, I would have just canceled it outright, because honestly, the people that we're going to be talking about tonight, is so insignificant. It's like a blip on. They're literally like a pimple on God's ass. And if I could steal something from JR, they're the stain on the underwear of life. And that's as truly as I could say this. But you see the title of the show. The title of the show is Tequila Speaks. You guys are going to hear from Tequila because, like I said last week, and let me say this. Shout out to Team We right here, Seat of in St. Louis and the crew. They've been pumping this thing up. I'm not gonna come out and I'm not gonna be mean like last week. I'm not gonna be that because that's really not me. I don't enjoy cursing people out. I really don't. I love to be a nerd. I love to talk. Look at me, bro. I got a friggin' wrestling mask behind me and a wrestling belt. I love to be a nerd. I love to talk about football. I love to talk about fighting. I love to do stuff like that. So stuff like this really annoys me, but I can't be who I am and sit idly by and just listen to the ridiculousness, listen to the narrative being spent the wrong way. And I heard something St. Louis played on this channel. What's up, Jansen? Shout out to Michelle in the building, Moon Goddess, MD, the queen of the Straight Talk Society, my partner A in the building. Yeah, those of you watching, just hit the like button. I had to sit here and watch this, and I listened to St. Louis played a video on his channel. I don't know when he put it. I listen to these things. The timing be so off when I listen to these things because I meant it. The people that's slandering us, I don't give their channel a second of a listen from me. I know Keyla does it because they're talking about her, and it's easy for me to say, hey, and I'm gonna bring Keyla up because Keyla's in the back. I know it's easy for me to be like, hey, Keyla, just don't listen to it. Ignore them. They're losers. Anybody that could sit up online and do 14, 15-hour streams talking about people they don't know, something's mentally wrong with them. And then in the same breath, tell you that they have a life and this and that. It was a struggle for me to get here. Outside of the news that I heard today, I work. I was working from 6 to like 4:30. I didn't get home till after 5 today. And I literally had to rush to set up the mic and everything. My wife was like, man, you're normally so prepared. Shout out to Nyame in the building. She's like, man, you're normally so prepared. I'm like I literally just crush right now. And then I had to rush to get everything set up. So when I had to deal with stuff like this, and again, people talk about me, which is fine because they don't know me. They don't know me. But for the nature of what's being talked about, it's only right that I had to have Tequila come on here and talk because she is being painted as a villain in something that she has zero control about, something that nobody on YouTube should have known about, with the exception of her and her family and the person. And her name's being drug across YouTube in these ridiculous circles like she did something wrong. And I can't be who I am. I can't be the man with the greatest beard on YouTube. I can't be the man with the microphone and just sit idly by. If it was me, I don't care. Because again, these people don't mean anything to me. Like literally, I look at them. I always go to their channels and I'm like, man, you don't even have 100 subscribers. You can't talk to me. You don't have the right to talk to me. And that's what it is. They often say that I clout chase them, but then you go back and you look, they're the ones that tag me in everything. Never once did you see me tag anybody in anything. And truth of the matter is, even in this video, I never tagged anybody because I don't care if you come over here. You're going to listen because that's what you do. You're going to listen. But I ask the chat this. When women normally post themselves naked online, aren't they seeking attention? I'm just saying, just answer that question for me. That's generally what happens when married women post themselves online. That normally means that their husband isn't blowing their back out like he should be. So they're seeking attention from other people. That's normally how that works. So these people say that I'm clout chasing when the truth of the matter is, you go look on my channel, I have a video of me juicing watermelon that got 1,400 views on it. And this person showing their naked ass and can't even get 200. So who's the clout here? I said from the beginning, when I came here, March 7th, 2023, when I did my first live stream, I said that I don't want everybody's audience. I don't care about getting audience from everybody's sector, because I'm talented enough that I was going to be able to pull everybody else that wasn't caught up in the drama. And that's what I do. So, yeah, MD is ridiculous. 46-year-old, 49-year-old, I don't know, married woman showing her naked ass online, but telling me I'm a clout chaser. And it's funny, some individual, I don't know the person's name, I think his name was Cheryl or something like that. St. Louis, you're not blocked, so you could type her name in the chat if you want. Was asking her questions about it, and instead of answering the questions about that, she's trying to spin the narrative on me and Keyla. So let's get into this. You guys know, let me bring Keyla up, because Keyla has been on YouTube talking before. I want to say the first time Keyla's ever been on YouTube was that March 7th stream that I did. And then she went over on C-Dub's channel, because you can't, I mean, at some point you just can't take it anymore when people constantly talking shit about you and they want you, and you got to open new wounds. So I get it, which is why I'm doing this stream. I'm like, you know what, Keyla, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna give you the mic, and you can say whatever you want to say, and we'll go from there. But I'm just telling you that after this, I'm done. I mean, because you guys mean nothing to me. You people that's talking crap about us, you mean nothing to me. You're so insignificant, it's not even funny. You mean zero to us. So we'll deal with this now, and that's what we're gonna do, because I said we were going to. We'll deal with this now. And then after that, hey, you make all your videos, you do what you want. See, the thing is, I'm not subscribed to any one of them. So everything that I see is secondhand, and again, shout out to St. Louis and C-Dub, man. They put in the work. They do this thing. That's what they do. They put in the work. I don't have the patience for it. And I don't love my abuser that much. You know what I mean? So it's like, these people are abusing you, and I'm not going to keep coming back for more. So that's what it is. So, I'll let them do what they do. But without further ado, welcome to the stage, Miss Keyla. What's going on, Keyla? Unmute yourself.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, loud and clear.
All right, just how you like it. No bad mics over here.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I say over here. First of all, if you ever gonna have a conversation with me, you got to make sure that your microphone works first. You can't come over to this. You can't come over to Straight Talk Society and your mic sound like you're underwater. We spend money over here on our equipment. We spend money on our equipment over here. That's how it works. So, in order to get to why we're here, let me paint the story, and just so you guys know, me and Keyla has not mentioned this ahead of time. So whatever, y'all know how I do my interviews and stuff. I freestyle out of my head, and whatever comes up is what's going to come up. Shout out to Kevin J in the building. So you guys know, me and her has no prior, like, we're going to say this, we're going to say that. No. That doesn't work like that. I'm too busy. I'm working, working 12, 13 hours a day. Can't do it. So some of the stuff might be hurtful what you hear. I mean, it is. And again, this has nothing to do with anybody's beef. This is strictly about Keyla. I don't even care about the stuff they say about me. I don't even care about it. It doesn't matter. This is strictly about Keyla. I need Keyla to get her story out, because there are people saying that she scammed them. So let's get into it. But before we get into it, I had to paint this story as to how we even got here. So the year is 2020. Everybody knows that the world completely shut down in 2020. you know, at that time I still was going to church. So I'm looking for church online because I'm like, well, damn, okay, I can't go to the physical building, but we're going to do church online. So I don't know what it was, but I heard about biblical debates, and I typed in biblical debates, and the brother Tony Harvin, his channel came up. You guys hear his name a lot. His channel came up, and I want to say the first debate I saw was Peter Cox versus Captain Tazariak. And ever since I heard that, I was hooked. I'm like, oh my God, this is fantastic, to a point where I subscribed to his channel and I start looking at all his debates because I just thought it was great. And I'm getting to the point. I'm going to let you know why I'm saying this. So that was 2020. So I'm subscribed to his channel. I'm watching all the debates. You can go back to all the debates, all his first couple of debates, and you'll see me leave a comment under every debate. So long story longer, the brother St. Louis started debating on his channel. I don't know exactly when he started debating, but St. Louis started debating on his channel. And because I got to clear some things up here. So St. Louis was debating on his channel, and y'all hearing me say this, I used to give him hell. I don't know St. Louis from a can of paint. Never met him before. He could be standing next to me. I wouldn't know who the hell he was. I used to talk crap about him in the chat because I didn't like his debating style. What I didn't like about his debating style is that when it seemed to me like when the going got tough, he would just leave the channel. And I used to always say that. So I'd write that in the chat all the time, like, man, stop running. Why you keep running? I used to do that. You can go back to any old Tony Harvin debate with St. Louis on it, and you'll see me in the comment. And that's just the truth. So I used to constantly bother the man. I used to bother him a lot. And I just stopped one day. I'm like, you know what? Let me leave this guy alone, because the guy ain't doing nothing to me, and you could clearly see that it's bothering him, that it's getting to him. So I stopped talking. I stopped messing with him, and then I came back to the channel, and he was debating Peter Cox again, but he completely changed. Like, you know, y'all know Peter on Thursdays. Peter was just giving it to him back. Blah, 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 blah. And St. Louis was giving it back to him. I'm like, oh my God, he listened to me. He's doing what I've been bothering him to do the whole time. And that's how it started. So I sent him an email. No, I didn't. No, at first I didn't send him an email. I went on his channel and I typed in his channel. He don't have that channel up anymore, so you can't verify any of this, but it's absolutely true. If he's in the chat, he'll tell you. I don't see him as a lying dude, so he'll tell you. I went on his channel and I was like, hey, I want to apologize because I realized that I was being a dick. I ain't say I was being a dick, but I've said that I was messing with the man for nothing. I said, but literally, I just wanted you to get aggressive. And now I see you getting aggressive and it's working. Your debates are better. And at first he was like, oh man, like I'm setting him up for the okie doke. But after a while, he realized, so I sent him my email, and then we emailed back and forth. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I said, I apologize for everything that we did. I still got those emails. I apologize for everything I said to you. Even if you don't forgive me, I just want you to know that I apologize to you. That's what I said. That was it. And I said, hey, would you, you know what? You should let me interview you. And at first he didn't want to do it. I mean, you let St. Louis tell it. He'll make it seem like I chased him down for a month, but whatever. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. That's fine. It's all good. I asked him, I said, hey, you should let me interview you. At first he didn't want to do it. And his reasoning for not wanting to do it is because he said that he has a lot of trolls. And if he does it, they're going to follow him. Now I'm like, man, they're not going to follow you over here because they don't know me. That's what I was saying, because I didn't know at the time how YouTube worked. This is when I started in 2023. I didn't know how YouTube worked. So I'm like, man, they're not going to follow you. You just do the interview. Anyway, he decided to do the interview. So that was, and just so you guys see for proof, you see, I don't make nothing up. Whatever I say is what I say. So there you go. May 4th, 2023. That was my interview with St. Louis. Straight Talk Sessions, episode 12. That's before I start naming them the biblical debates. I was still calling them Straight Talk Sessions then. So it was episode 12, interview with St. Louis the Truth TV. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because I had to give you a timeline as to how we got here. So when I interviewed St. Louis, just like he said, right on cue, the first email I got was from somebody named Nob Saibot, which at the time I had no idea what Nob Saibot was. It was Mike that had to tell me, like, hey, Nob Saibot is a Mortal Kombat character. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. So I got an email from Nob Saibot talking a lot of crap to me, blah, blah, blah. And then this One Love person start popping up. So that's why I had to bring you back here. Because we gonna walk down the timeline. So One Love start popping up, but never did One Love say anything out of the way to me where I was like, oh no, I can't deal with this person. St. Louis said, hey, One Love is one of my trolls, blah, blah, blah. You might not want to mess with her. And I'm like, nah, she didn't do anything to me. So I'm gonna just rock out with it. I'm not gonna, until somebody crosses me, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna beef with somebody because somebody else is beefing with them. That was basically my verbiage to him. Then not long after that, Tony Harvin sent me a text message with a list of people not to deal with. And I'm like, again, same thing I told St. Louis. I'm like, hey, I'm not dealing with, I'm not gonna cut them off because they aren't doing anything to me. They aren't doing anything to me to get me upset, to make me think anything square with them. So that's how we got here. Because you're always like, oh man, how did One Love ever even come over to your channel? This and that. So I'm like, nah, that's how she came to the channel. So I do want to show you one more thing before I let Tequila speak, because I know y'all like, oh man, you won't shut up and let Tequila speak. So here's an email that went out August 23rd, 2023. So this is from this is an email I sent to One Love because she had sent me some emails just telling me how she liked the channel and blah, blah, blah. It was all good. So I want you guys to know why it took me so long to say anything, because I'm not the person that's just going to jump on you right away. You have to give me a reason to say something. The only other time I said anything about anybody on here is because he mentioned my wife in a way that I didn't like. And that was it. Or else I would have never said anything to him. So you got to let this stuff build up. So I sent her his email on August 23rd, 2023 at 12:25 because she was sending me messages again, trying to, tell me bad stuff about him. So y'all got to forgive me though. My eyesight. Hold on. Let me make this a little bigger because. All right. It's too big. All right, I'm getting there, y'all. All right. So it says, hey, One Love, this is from me to her. Hey, One Love, I have a serious question. What's the deal with you in St. Louis? I have never seen someone blamed for so many troll accounts, and I need to know what the deal is. You come over to my channel, and I have no problem. We love having you at the society. Then I listen to these other videos of people accusing you of all types of foolishness. I hope that it would be that. Okay, so now here I am, because again, people always say that I don't like to be the peacekeeper. Listen to this line. I hope that I would have been able to bridge the gap between all of you guys, but I see I can't. I'll just say whatever you need to do to clear your name, please do it. These people are talking really bad about you and accusing you of some terrible things. That was almost a year ago that I did that I sent her that email. A year ago. So this, so this goes to show you how long this has been brewing up. And I've just completely shut up and said nothing. So here was her response to me, August 23rd, 2023. I blurred out her name because they like to try to flag the channel, but it's her. You see it down at the bottom. She can't say that it's not her. So she says, good evening, good night. Trevor, with due respect, the $1 million question for everyone is why won't any of my lying accusers come forward and face me in person live with all the actual documents and proof? So again, she's going back on something I got no idea about, but she wants to do some live document and proof thing. They have same proof I have, but fabricating, distorting the facts, and creating their lying narratives, accusations without factual documentation, proof, prior credible witnesses, and testimonies. Lord willing, soon as I can, I will post the challenge discussion on my YouTube channel. So that's where we that's where we are with that. So that's where I'm gonna stop right there, and I'm gonna let Keyla up because she's been waiting with bated breath. But before we do it, but I just wanted to set the precedent so you guys know that for a whole long, over almost a year, this has been going on. I really think now that I see everything, I really think she got a crush on the guy. I think she has a crush on the guy, because me saying that I want to bridge the gap is nothing different than what C-Dub said. C-Dub literally said, hey, I want you guys to come to some type of agreement and bridge the gap. And that's when all this crap start going. That was the point when everything went haywire, because she don't want peace. She literally wants to just keep this shit going and going and going and going. And if you guys keep feeding into it, she's never going to stop. You know, I got trees growing in the front of my yard. If I don't water them, they die. Y'all keep feeding her, she's just going to keep on going. She has no life. She has the ability to stay online and talk crap. And I want y'all to notice one thing. Notice she'll never say anything on her channel. She always finds other people's channels to go to talk crap about other people. I just want y'all to peep the game. That's how it is. So let me share my screen. We're going to go back to a terrible time, but we had to do it because we got to set everything in order. Let's go back. Let's go back to Man Talk Monday, episode 53. Episode 53 of Man Talk Monday. My wife sent me a message. Yeah, I can see you, St. Louis. I told you weren't blocked. So my wife sent me a message explaining to me that Keyla's son had died. Now, what my wife didn't know, or I don't know if she remembered or what, I was playing Madden the day before. And as I'm playing Madden, Keyla dropped me a comment, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I didn't know what to think of it. I'm in the middle of playing Madden, and she's just like, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is, this is what's going on. So she told me straight, she was like, Trevor, I'm going to be backing away from the society for a little bit because my son died. And I'm like, oh no. And then that's when the next day my wife came to me and was like, hey, Keyla says such and such. And this was the results of that, because I want you guys to realize these people are calling me a scammer. So I want you to hear how scammers are, because they're calling me a scammer. So let's go back to episode 53 of the Straight Talk Sessions. Into the next story. There is no way for me to segue into this. But I will do my absolute best. So noticeably absent from the chat, you guys don't see Tequila. And you guys know Tequila is my favorite moderator. Tequila is always here first. It doesn't matter what show it is. Even if it's something that she doesn't watch, she's always here first, no matter what. She always shares everything out. And y'all make sure let me know if y'all can hear me, because I don't want to say all this and then it's all mumble. She always shares everything out, and she just pushes she pushes the Straight Talk Society like hell. Like, I mean, like, she pushes this work like nobody's business. As a matter of fact, when I started the podcast in 2020, my wife, Venkat, and her were the first 3 loyal listeners that I could rely on every single week. I knew that I was going to get those 3 listens from them every week, no matter what. And then it eventually it eventually grew to what it was going to grow to. And speaking of podcasts, I will be starting back the podcast in January, just because we put so much work into it, and people are still listening on Spotify, so I don't want to not do it. So I will be pushing it out. So like I said, Keyla is here. Keyla helps me out a lot, even when we're having the biblical debates and those guys are getting crazy in there. She'll be quick to put you out. I would say that's my hitter. I mean, literally, she's here for everything. Even if I'm playing Madden, or it doesn't matter what, it could be midnight, she is here for every single thing. But it is noticeable today that you do not see her. And the reason being is she got in contact with me yesterday, and then today she got in contact with Nene, and she said that it's okay to say it. I wasn't going to say, I would never say anything. But I'm thinking over the weekend, she lost one of her sons. And like I say, I've known her husband since elementary school. I want to say since like 3rd or 4th grade, as long as I've known Mike. And I've known Keyla since 97. I think I was a senior. Okay, so 98. I was a senior. She was like a freshman or a sophomore. And she reached out to us, and she said that she lost her son, and it's hard on her right now, man. Even as I'm thinking about it right now, man, and I was just sitting here thinking like, man, I hate to have to be the guy to segue this, but she trusts me enough. She got off of all social media. So I feel honored in the fact that her getting off of social media, that she would trust me enough to break this type of news to people. And she's just asking, man, the loss of your kid. And I don't know how old he was. He's a twin though. She has 2 twins, 2 twin boys. And she lost one of them. So I don't know. The funeral is Friday. I'm thinking it's this Friday. She said Friday. I'm just assuming it's this Friday. And she's asking if anybody could just help the family out. I mean, y'all know I don't ask y'all for money. That's one thing I don't do. But in this time, I will. I feel like we're cultivating a family over here. That's why we are a society, straight talk society. So I'm asking if anybody can make a contribution. Her Cash App has been running down at the bottom of the screen all night. Yeah, so Nene says the funeral is Friday. She's distraught because this is not like you got to figure out how this would even make you feel to have to ask somebody this. But like I said, she entrusts me enough. Her and her husband, I've known them for years. They've been to my house. They were at my ordination service. So it's like we're like real friends. This isn't just something like we're just talking. Everything big, they were there. They heard me talking about wanting a picture, and they ended up finding the picture that I was talking about and buying it for us and framing it and everything and putting it in the giving it to us as an anniversary present. So just if anybody, like I said, her Cash App is down at the bottom. So if anybody, I know we're going into the holidays. I know, and trust me, I know shit is hard, boy. You don't have to tell me. Shit is hard. But if anybody does have anything that they could give to the family, we would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, her Cash App is running down at the bottom. If I know sometimes people get weirded out, they don't want to let people know their numbers and stuff. If that's the case, you can send it to me, and I will definitely make sure that that her family gets it. We already sent something earlier, and I'm going to send something else again on Wednesday. And no dollar amount is too small, man, because y'all know Keyla has never asked for anything, and people like that normally deserve the world. It's like we're just one of the sweetest people in the world, and my heart right now is broken, man, because just for more personal reasons, I didn't know her sons personally. I don't even think I saw them more than maybe once or twice outside of a picture. But we're in our 40s, so their kids can't be that old, can't be more than like 20 or something like that. And no parent wants to ever have to bury their son. No parent ever wants to have to bury their kids, man. Like that's the worst. That's got to be the worst feeling in the world, man, to have to see your kid laying up in the coffin. I remember John Q said, my son, he said, I'm not gonna bury my son. I'm not gonna bury my son. My son is gonna bury me. And as parents, we all hope that our kids would be the one to bury us. But in the rare occurrences that it happens, that stuff like this happens, and she's heartbroken. Yeah, Moon Goddess, because I know Moon Goddess had to do that. One of my nephews died when he was like 6 months old. I mean, it's you never want to see kids laying in a coffin, man. You never. It's got to be the worst. It's got to be the worst thing in the world, man. And her son was premature. He was dealing with all type of issues. Y'all know how I feel about my daughter. My daughter was born premature, and it's just like to see, like to to see this shit happen again, man. Like to one of my real friends. It'd be one thing if it was just somebody I was acquaintance with, but we've been out to dinner. We've been out on couples dates together. They were at, they've been to our house a few times. And like I say, when during my ordination service in 2020, like they were there front and center. You know what I mean? Which I didn't even know they found out it was happening and they just showed up. So, like I say, man, if anybody, the funeral is Friday, if anybody could help out, we've already given something, but I'm a give something else on Wednesday. I mean, just because of who it is, I always ask people to sometimes just look beyond yourself and be compassionate and try to put yourself in other people's shoes, man. Because the loss of a kid is there ain't no coming back from that, man. Like I don't know how the hell you're gonna deal with it. So I mean, if anybody, and I'll end with this: if anybody does pray and does believe in the Most High and stuff like that, man, y'all just say like an extra prayer for strength for the family and for her husband, because her husband has to deal with this. Like it's not his birth child, but now he has to deal with his wife losing a child. So like the strength that's gonna have to take to do that is unimaginable. So again, like I say, her Cash App is down at the bottom. And if anybody, and I do have it pinned up at the top. So if anybody could do anything, please help support that family. Just let her know that you love her and you're thinking about her, man, because she does so much for us over here. So I don't know, ain't no pivoting from that. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we'll be right back. Let me go gather myself, and we'll. All right. So that was the announcement I made. Shout out to E in the building. Shout out Patrina Douglas. That was the announcement that was made because we had to paint a picture here that we are being told that in November, something that happened in November, now it's coming up in May. I think we're in June now. I think I first heard about this in May sometime is when I was getting tagged to videos. We are being told 6 to 7 months later that myself and Keyla scammed One Love. When the truth of the matter is, in order to scam somebody, one thing would have to have happened: that Keyla's son would not have died. So now, Keyla, today is Monday. So I got to have a little bit of Man Talk Monday in me because I see Mike in the building. Thank you for being an honorable woman and not interrupting me. I just had to do that. But Keyla, before I move on, the floor is yours. If you want to comment on anything that I've said up until now.
Yes, Trevor, man, thank you. Now you set that up so perfectly. But I have to start with this, because I'd be remiss if I did not say this. First of all, because it's my first, well, my second time coming on the platform, I just want to say hello to all the STG gang. I Tequila, I love you guys. You know, I'm straight talk all day. I love the platform and I believe in the platform. And also, from myself and my husband, I just want to say thank you to each and every one that reached out to us and helped us during our significant time of need. There was a 48-hour sense of urgency, and thanks to all of you guys, we were able to do that. And that I want to start right there. And when I found out my son passed on Sunday, we went to the funeral home on Monday and set everything up and got the bill. They said the funeral is going to be Friday, so they needed all of the money by Wednesday. So that's what I mean by the 48-hour sense of urgency. So that is why I reached out to uh, Trevor's wife, and they were able to oblige me and my family. It was absolutely, absolutely no scam. You know, I wish it was, because my son would be here. My son left November 5th, that Sunday morning. When I went to go in his room to feed him breakfast, I discovered my son was deceased in our home. So no, it wasn't a scam. Now Trevor explained the situation. He gave the background of the relationship and gave information on what happened. And he asked that anyone that wanted to donate, please do. I did not inbox anybody. I did not go to anyone. I left it all on the platform. And the donations from every single member of Straight Talk Society came straight to my cash app. Now, now up until this happened, it was and Trevor, it was 2 weeks before Mother's Day when I heard my name and my son's death being brought up. Now, mind you, this is my first Mother's Day without my son. I'm in the bushes listening to somebody discuss my son's funeral and death like that's something to play with. And coming from a mother who lost her son. Imagine that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it all out on the table since it's all out already. Yeah. One Love did send me a total of 4 cash apps totaling $3,500. No one outside of my husband and myself knew that information. I didn't even give that information to Trevor or his wife. They came straight to me. And so I follow One Love. Like Trevor said, she always came to the platform, very cordial, very nice. I always spoke to her. She always had encouraging words. So I followed her on YouTube. So, you know, I'm seeing the community posts and different things in the neighborhood. So I see the little, you know, the cattiness with some religious folks, you know, but I don't pay that no mind because I'm on an hour, 30 minutes right before Trevor go live. So I'm doing a little surfing while I'm waiting for Straight Talk to get started. So I click on C Dove's live. She posted it on her community post. C Dove was trying to garner peace between her and St. Louis. I was in the bushes. And Trevor, you're right. She did not want peace. She did not answer the phone. She did not come to the live. And the very next day, I was on there before. Her and C Dub, they had good rapport. They're going back and forth. Everything was fine. The very next day after that live, when C Dub tried to garner peace between her and St. Louis, she was on Sparkle.
One thing I don't yeah don't listen because I'm gonna just say it. Anybody who's a man pretending to be a woman doesn't get any name mentioned on my channel. I said it. Find out who you are first before you get any recognition on my channel. All right, you just say that person, don't or that dude, but absolutely don't say that person's name on this channel after the shit that I've heard from that individual who doesn't know us from a hole in the wall. All right, continue.
No problem. I respect that. So the gentleman, she was on his platform. I mean, just going off on C Dub, talking about him, talking about his mother. Now, mind you, I don't know if you know this, because I'd be in the bushes and C Dub chat. She was close to C Dub mom. Her name is Miss Kane. They used to be on the phone and different things of that nature. They military, and whatever. They had a camaraderie, right? So the next day, C Dub went live. St. Louis and Miss Kane, which is C Dub's mom, were on the platform. I'm in the bushes. They just talking about the situation with One Love because they trying to figure out like why did this flip all of a sudden. I'm trying to bridge the gap. Why is this going this way? And then I heard Miss Kane. Now up until this point, no one had knew. This is 2 weeks before Mother's Day. Miss Kane say, yeah, she was saying that somebody scammed her out of $3,500. Trevor, when I heard that, I put eyes in the chat. I made a comment. I put eyes in the chat. St. Louis say there go Tequila right there. Yeah, she did say that, Tequila. She said she gave you $3,500 and she felt like you were scammed her. She didn't want to send the money. And Miss Kane came back on the platform and repeated the same story. Now for Miss Kane, I don't know Miss Kane. For Miss Kane in St. Louis to know that amount, it made me believe everything what they were saying. That the $3,500, because that's a fact, and that she felt like I scammed her. So I'm like, wow, and so now she starts tagging me and you in posts saying, oh, Tequila don't believe that. Oh no, look at the emails. And I'm like, I've never spoken to you. I've never emailed you. I don't have your number. I only have your Cash App because you got it off of Trevor's platform. I've never met this young lady. I thought we bonded over the Cowboys, we both lost our son, we both like church, we both married. I'm thinking, Trevor,
You go, yeah. It's troublesome and it's gonna get worse. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know now. So I mean, if you gotta take a breather, go ahead. Because as I'm listening to you talk, this shit is bothering me all over again. There's a reason why. In addition to what's going on in my personal life, I'm gonna take a break just because I don't want to end up having to hurt anybody. And that's just the truth of the matter. But I want y'all to hear what she's saying. I played you the video, exactly what I said. I even said in the video, don't send it to me. Send it directly to her. That's why her Cash App is down at the bottom. I didn't know how much money One Love gave her. I didn't know. So when I'm getting tagged in these videos, and again, shout out to St. Louis. I'm going to tell y'all something because St. Louis is in the chat. Me and St. Louis got a love-hate relationship. But it's all about some debate shit. It's never anything else. Like all our arguments start off with some debate shit. And that's what it is. But I will say this, and this is the last time I'm going to say this. He did warn me. He warned me from 2023. When he came on the channel, he said, I don't want to come over there because if I do, they're going to come and harass you. He gave me a list of names. And damn it, if every one of them names didn't come over here. If I pull up my block list right now so you guys can see everybody that I have blocked, it's all the names that he mentioned to me. So he wasn't lying. So there you go. He wasn't lying. Whatever issue me and him got, hey, that's what it is. But about this, he was not lying. So I got shout out to Eddie Israel in the building. I see that I'm getting tagged in all these videos. First, the man woman's tagging me in all these videos, wanting me to come over for an interview, but then they'll say that I'm clout chasing again. I don't see how somebody with 2,100 subscribers get clout chase somebody with 100. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Asking me so they could come over, for me to come over and do an interview and things like that. I'm like, nah, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I kept making up every excuse in the world just because I don't like that lifestyle. So I'm not going to associate with somebody like that. That's me. It is what it is. You call me what you want, but I am who I am. So, so I'm listening to this one night because I finally went over to C-Dub's channel. I listened, C-Dub did a 6-hour live and they were arguing on there, and I thought the whole thing was funny. They tagged me in that live. I never said anything in the live because I didn't want nothing to do with it. St. Louis and One Love were arguing. St. Louis and One Love going to argue until the end of time. That's just how it is. They don't like each other. It was all entertainment to me, for me to laugh at. And then C-Dub's channel got struck. And then I see I got tagged in another video. This is the one where you were talking about. And then I'm hearing them playing a stream. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. That's Keyla. Shout out to Jansen Williams in the building. I'm like, that's Keyla talking. I've never heard Keyla on a panel before. And that's when I heard you telling like what was going on. And when I'm hearing the dollar amount, I'm like, well, shit, I didn't know anything about that. Nobody told me anything. Because again, I never listen, when I asked for money, I never said, all I said was any dollar amount. No dollar amount is too small. Help with whatever you can. And I left it at that. That was it. MD, you crazy. I'm just like, nah, I'm not. I don't want to know because again, this has nothing to do with me. This young lady who's my friend. When we say that we're friends, we're friends. Hey, wait a minute. Are y'all coming over Saturday?
I am. Me and my husband are.
Oh, okay. See, so again, they actually come to my house. We're having our annual Juneteenth party, so she gonna be over here because we are real friends. So I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about my friend like this. And anybody who I rock with, I expect you to defend me like this because I'm gonna defend you like that. That's just how it is. So so that whole thing happened. Now, Keyla said that this was 2 weeks before Mother's Day. Mother's Day is when?
It was May 12th.
So Mother's Day is May 12th. So this was into April. Shout out to Moon Goddess saying she's so excited for Saturday. So what I didn't mention that wifey bought me a new camera for because I said I wanted to change my camera angles when I stream. So y'all will be on camera. We're gonna do an impromptu straight talk, man talk Monday / Juneteenth edition. So, so this had to be May 1st or April 28th, something to that effect, where you heard this. So again, you're about to celebrate you're about to experience your first Mother's Day without one of your sons, and you hear this foolishness. And the first question when I heard it, because I had to go on C-Dub's channel. I told C-Dub because I was at work, man, and St. Louis was like, boy, I hope Trevor could hear this and I hope he comes up. And I'm sitting back there like, nah, I'm not coming up there because I don't want to have to deal with this. But the more I'm listening, I'm like, you know what? To hell with this shit. Let me come up. So C-Dub dropped the link. I come up and I said it, and up until this point, I'll say the same thing. I said, my experience with One Love has been nothing but great. I've been getting emails from a dude in Canada, John McGregor. His two buddies sent me emails around that time telling me that One Love had been coming on their platform saying that I sent them. All I sent back to them was, nobody comes in my name. If I have anything to say with anybody, I'll come do it personally. But I don't have that issue with her. That was always my response, because up until then, I have no issue with this woman. I don't know this woman personally. All I see is that this woman gave me a gigantic super chat, which you're not getting back, and she gave me a gigantic cash app, which you're definitely not getting back. So that's all I know. But as we go further in the story, we'll see why she did it, because she has a history of the dollar amounts that she gives content creators. So Keyla, One Love mentioned the email from St. Louis. And as she's mentioning it, I'm just like, man, that's not true, but whatever. So St. Louis, let me know if you're listening, because we're about to go back in time again. Yeah, I know he's listening, because I give you permission to do whatever you're gonna do to the video also later. You too, seat up. Hey, but to the man, woman, you better not play my damn video, or else I'm gonna strike your meaningless channel down. So
be prepared to strike. They streamed your whole Man Talk Monday 2 days ago.
They did. See, YouTube's not giving me no notifications on that, but it's because their channel's so meaningless and small. It won't ever come up to me. That's why. Meanwhile, I'm getting hit every second with different things. But so, hey, and as funny too, as Mike mentions this in the chat, One Love sent me an email one night asking me for Mike's phone number. She did, just randomly. I'm like, what the hell you want to talk to Mike? I gave her his phone number. Mike was the first one. That's why when I first heard her voice on C-Dub's channel, I already knew who it was, because Mike had already told me. I said, Mike, how does she sound? Like, what does she want? He was like, man, Trevor, she wouldn't shut up. She just keep rambling and rambling and rambling. And it is what it is. When you hear her talk now, all she does is just run her mouth. She just talk. That's all she does. So Mike was like, she sounded like a fat country lady. And when I heard her voice, I'm like, yep, she sounded like a fat country girl. So it all added up. But nevertheless, MD saying he want to have a discussion with St. Louis about his Indian stuff. St. Louis, you can go over to MD channel and argue with him. So let's get into this. So she said that an email was sent. So okay, so I just wanted to show this, because this is after. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. Ugh. So this was an email sent October 18, 2023. This is before all this started. This is when she sent me the Cash App. And my response to her, because normally if somebody send you a big Cash App, I see it all the time on YouTube. People always send people Cash Apps, and it's so they could do something. But she sent me this Cash App, so I'm like, okay, Wednesday, October 18, 2023. I sent her this Cash App, this message, and it says, okay, now you're gonna have to tell me who you are. I can't thank you enough for the gift. We surely needed it. I don't know what's going on, but I can't thank you enough. Does that sound like scammer talk? If it was a scammer, I'd be like, shit, I just came up again. But I'm taking the time out because she sent me a Cash App that I damn sure didn't expect. Shout out to her, because I usually get this mic partially. So she sends me this Cash App, and I'm like, all right, well, shit, I got to take the time out and thank her, because this is crazy. Nobody supposed to be sending you this type of money for nothing. Oh, but lo and behold, it was for something. So here we go. So now here's her response to me from that comment. See all those because I sent her a bunch of question marks, like, damn, what the hell going on? So she says, good day. Enjoy your wife and daughter, and rewatch the link below. So I asked her why she gave me the Cash App. She's telling me to enjoy my daughter and watch the link below. There's the reason she sent me the Cash App. She sent me a link that has something to do with St. Louis. I don't remember what the link was, but she sent me a link of some video St. Louis made. Why, if I'm asking you, why did you send me this Cash App? Why do you feel the need to send me his link? So, but at the time I didn't realize it. So she says, these people are very narcissistic. That's her thing. She loves calling everybody a narcissist, and it's called gang stalking. Again, all I did was ask you why you sent me the Cash App and to say thank you. Are you sending me this whole deposition? I have no idea. They are jealous and small-minded. Keep doing what you and Nene are doing. Don't let nothing stop y'all. The enemy comes to steal, killing. I mean, for the woman that love to show her naked ass online, she loved trying to throw Bible scriptures out there and stuff like that. Remember, your queen helped create this society, which is true. I mean, the devil do tell some truth. Do what you need, but don't let them get your YouTube channel. So all of this, she's literally just planting seeds with, I'm not paying attention at the time. Hey, I'm black and slow sometimes. I don't really always see things when it happens right then and there. But the reason I had to go back and look at all this, I'm like, damn, this crab was planting seeds the whole time. So she's saying, be wise and smart about it. Misery loves company. Here's the ridiculous thing. If God leads you to create another channel to direct people to expose them, do it. There go the instructions right there. There's the instruction right there. And again, I always say, man, I'm black and slow. My dumb ass didn't see it at the time. She literally sent me this Cash App and was telling me, here's your further instruction. You know, what was that? Mission Impossible used to watch back in the 80s where you open the briefcase and then you read it and it'd be like, this message is going to self-destruct in 10 seconds, blah, blah, blah. That's what this was. So she's saying, if God, and let me tell you something, God don't lead people to create no YouTube channel to expose people. So y'all stop that. That's foolishness. She's saying, if God leaves you to direct them, expose them, no worries. So she's telling me create another channel. This is absolute ridiculousness. No one can put you and no one in hell. These fuck boys, cult peoples don't hold the keys to no heaven or hell. Then she go hit me with Romans 8:20 and Psalms 23 verse 5. God bless you and God bless you and the devils are, man, I don't know what the hell that is. We are blessed to be a blessing. You're welcome. It's my family pleasure. Okay, so you see that in the first line. So in the text of the thing, she says, take your wife and daughter out. The first sentence, she says, enjoy your wife and daughter. And it's not until the last sentence that she says, you're welcome. All that time, she's giving me instruction as what to do. What do they call them? Subliminal messages? Yeah, subliminal messages. Bro, I think she's in love with this guy. I really think she's in love with this guy. The more that I think about it and I remember everything, the arguments that I've heard go back and forth with them, I really think she's in love with him. So that was that. So here we are just building a thing. So Keyla, this is the hurtful part. I never wanted you to have to hear this. And I never even wanted to put this in this. I didn't. But I had to, because I had to be true. I had to be true to who I am. And I think you and your husband will respect me more if I put this in there. So let's go back again. September 21st, 2023. There was a debate on my channel between St. Louis and Stacey Mobley. Could have been the most contentious debate I ever had on the channel. It just got completely out of hand. The comment section, it was so bad that I had to turn the comment section off because of the constant going back and forth and bickering. You remember that debate, right, Keyla, with St. Louis and Stacey about the books of scripture?
Yes.
Yeah, and it got really, really ugly to a point where I just had to completely turn the comment section off. So here's what happens with that. I wish I could show you my YouTube studio again, but I don't want y'all to see all my personal stuff. So there's a feature in YouTube. YouTube automatically, when you set up shows, anybody that's a content creator will tell you, when you set up shows on YouTube, it automatically defaults your comments to strict, automatically. I didn't realize that until recently. So when St. Louis's guys were going back and forth, that like Jansen and Adrian and all of them, and they were just arguing back and forth, it looked like I was deleting St. Louis's comments. I wasn't. YouTube's AI was sensing like, hey, what they're saying is probably disparaging, so we're not going to let that show. But then they start getting mad at me what they always do. I got a biased platform. They love me as long as everything's going good. But the minute things don't go good, I got a biased platform. I'm not fair, blah, 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 blah. That's what they always say. No harm, no foul. That was back, that happened back then. So what? So all his people were leaving comments, and they probably were leaving some aggressive comments. So what YouTube was doing, they were holding the comments for me to watch, for me to approve them. I always say after every debate, I don't care about the comment section. Y'all have y'all fun. I don't look at the comment section. So it's looking like I'm deleting them when it's really waiting for me to approve them. And if I'm not looking at them for a day or so, then you're going to be like, damn, he is deleting my comments. I want you guys to say that. So I don't know. And this is what I said. I don't know. So St. Louis, give me a thumbs up if you're there, because you about to see something. And then I want to see if you could agree to this, because this is the time where me and you was going back and forth when y'all were making videos talking about how big my head was and all that. Say, just crazy stuff. I mean, it is what it is. So, right, would have done your job and took one for the same. So let me know if you're there, St. Louis. I want to move on to the next frame. So I get an email. Now, everybody knows that you've been following St. Louis for any length of time. He has a couple of guys that just ride with him. You got the Israel brothers, you got the sister Charmaine, you got Donnie, you got JP, you got all these people. I get an email from a dude named Jerome. I block it out. So Keyla, here's the bad thing. So I want you to hear this. I get this email. You pathetic. This November 8th, 2023, because at the time the debate was September 21st. Me and St. Louis were still going back and forth. Because again, it was all over some debate shit. People don't want to think that they lost. Everybody thinks that they win, and your people, they going to defend you to the, I hope that y'all defend me. So I get this message from a dude named Jerome Israel. Now, I know, in my mind, me and St. Louis beefing. So I'm like, okay, yeah, Mike wanted to take all the smoke, but I wouldn't let him. In my mind, I'm getting this email from one of St. Louis guys. So here's the email, and Keyla, this shit's going to be upsetting, but I want you to see it, because One Love said that I told you this. This is the first time you're going to hear this, because I didn't tell you this because of how shitty it was. So it says, you pathetic. Online begging for money for a bitch who can't get up and work. Everybody die every day, and they not online begging for money. You call St. Louis a bum. This is why I thought it was one of St. Louis buddies. Why are they throwing, if you coming after me talking shit, why would you throw St. Louis name in there? Looks like you a bum, ho nigga. I don't appreciate you being the reason St. Louis. He says St. Louis left YouTube. That's what he was talking about, because this was a time where St. Louis deleted his YouTube channel. So again, I'm like, man, this is crazy. Look at the stuff that I'm getting. You online begging for donations. You only doing that to build up your whack channel. I know everybody tell me my channel whack. It's fine. Don't nobody watch you. That's not true. All you do is use profanity, then hold Bible debates. I absolutely do. And all them clowns you got on there look really bad hanging around you, knowing how you are not qualified to hold debates. At least with Tony, he don't use profanity. You use all kind of filthy talk and promote worldly stuff. So that was the email. Here, okay, so St. Louis saying that she always uses the name. So that was the email that I got from Jerome Israel. And again, I don't know, because Jerome had never emailed me before. And you're going to say, well, how did they get your email? Everybody has my email. I say it on every show, straighttalkwithtrevor@gmail.com. I say it all the time. So I get this email. So St. Louis, watch this, because you always got to put stuff in context. Me and you were beefing at the time. So here's what I sent. Oh, so there was more. Okay. Damn, I forgot. So it says, you are not qualified to hold debates. At least with Tony, he don't use profanity. They always get me with that. They say because I curse, but yet and still they'll tell me stuff like this. So, I mean, who's the real devil? Tony don't use profanity. You use all type of filthy talk and promote worldly stuff. You copied off what he did instead of getting your own audience. That's not true. If you could say I copied off anybody, I copied off of Solar, because Solar is the best to ever do it. You are pathetic. I wish you would I wish you would trash me. I'll embarrass you. By the way, Tequila, you and Tequila is going to hell along with Elizabeth. And we all know who Elizabeth is. That's One Love. So that's the email that I get. Keyla, is this the first time you ever hearing this?
First time I'm ever. Yes.
Because I heard that dirtbag say that, oh man, he let Keyla see that email. No, I did not. I was never going to let Keyla see this email. You know how many emails I got around this situation that I just didn't say anything about? Because you don't add fuel to the fire. You don't kick somebody while they're already down. I didn't even show my wife this. You know how much shit that I get that I don't even show my wife? I don't do that. Just because they don't need those issues. So then this person screenshots a post. See, because we always do things in order over here. Y'all always like to bother me, but I got everything though. I do. So this was from One Love. It says 3 hours ago, but this is around that time. So she says, my truthful testimony after my beloved biological 23-year-old firstborn premature. God, that's a lot. My firstborn premature born. You should have said my first, whatever, dummy. Son left the earth May 3rd, 2022. Born early, left early. And he accomplished much. Son dedication, heart, prayer, hands, heart. Tequila, Annette, family, and all, and any during these difficult, trying times, please be so kind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please be so kind, a give if God put it in your heart. And then she puts Keyla's Cash App. I didn't even realize this. I'm telling you, I'm black and slow sometimes. I don't realize this stuff because I'm just like, I told y'all, when y'all send me these long emails, I read the first line and I read the last line. I don't think about all this stuff as it's happening. So she says, so she puts her Cash App, blessings. The Lord is nigh unto them that are a broken heart and saveth such of a contrite spirit. So what does this look like? This looks like a woman, Keyla, that is sympathizing with what you're going through, because according to this, May 3rd, 2022, which was a year prior to you losing your son, she suffered the same thing, correct? 23-year-old son.
Yes.
So she's sympathizing with what you're going through. Now, I don't know about you, but when I see something like this, I'm like, man, I don't think there's no strings attached, right?
Right.
All right, let's keep going. So apparently whoever's posing to be Jerome, I don't know. I don't know if it's Jerome or not. I don't know. I can't say it is. I can't say it isn't. I don't know. St. Louis says it's not. I don't know. So y'all could go find the post. She probably gonna delete it now, but it says she did a song, because I wanted to make sure that she didn't think I made this up, because she always like to say that that we edit and copy things. I don't edit and copy nothing. The only thing I edited, I blurred out, was your name. Until my heart believes, I won't stop singing. So that's a song that she had on the channel. And there's the artist. So there's two comments on the post. Guess who the comment was from? I want y'all to make sure, though, this is from her. Look at that comment. Whose beautiful AI face do you see on there with the praying hands? Isn't that the man with the greatest beard on YouTube doing the praying hands? Because I didn't know anything about this, that happened. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that this is I can't believe that this is going on. So I do the praying hands. She hearts it. And then this is where it comes in. This is where it comes in. Look what that says down there. Let me see if I got it bigger. Okay, no. So here we go. So she says, at the Straight Talk Society, tell the society my husband and I will match up to $2,000. I will email you the details as soon as I can. Thanks. That's the first time money was ever mentioned, with her telling me that they'll match up to $2,000, meaning whatever the society donated, she and her husband would match it based off of information of what was donated. Let me ask you a question, Keyla. How would I know what anybody donated to you?
Unless I told you.
Exactly.
Because they came to me.
And did you say anything to me about it?
Never. Only me and Arthur knew. That's it.
So you see what's happening here. So there's a oh, I think you're playing me in the back. There's a saying that if a tree fall in the forest and nobody's there to see it, did it really happen? I'm starting to think that she is the type of person that she'll do stuff for you, but if she can't brag about it, or if you can't extol her good graces, then she loses her mind. Because why? If not, let me tell you, One Love hadn't dropped a message on one of our shows in about 2 months. So why all of a sudden would you, what would be the reason to bring this up? That's what I'm saying. Like, Keyla, maybe you could answer this for me. What conversation? And I asked Miss Kane this. Damn, I forgot what she said. What conversation could you have been having with somebody that made you bring up that you gave somebody $3,500 to bury their son? And by the way, I feel like they scammed me. So you could ask One Love a million questions. You could ask her a million questions. Only thing she gonna say, hold on. Let me put some marbles in my mouth. I got the receipts. I got the receipts. I'm gonna put them up. When I'm gonna do it in my own time. I'm gonna get my daughters to do it, because that's just you getting your daughters trying to copy and edit shit together. That's what you're doing. But she keep talking about all these receipts, and I'm gonna show you the receipts that she posted, because she's like a buffoon. At any time, Keyla's right here, so Keyla could talk for herself. At any time, Keyla, did you ever deny that she gave you the money?
Never. And on top of that, I thanked her publicly on her community post. I gave her a little insight about me and my son, about him being a preemie, about the morning he died, and that the impact that her donation had on me and my family. I thanked her. It was like 2 paragraphs long, because we were so taken back. Like, this kept going on for days. It wasn't all just that one day. This was the whole week. She sent a total of 4 cash apps.
Oh, we gonna get to it.
Oh, okay. And I thanked her publicly for that.
So her whole narrative, this is her whole entire narrative, is that Keyla wasn't grateful. What the hey, listen, y'all know I curse, and I'm not gonna hold myself back. What the fuck could Keyla have done that would have sufficed? And why did it have to wait all the way until May for you to start bringing it up? What could she have done that would have been okay enough, would have been thanks enough for you to be like, okay, I did a good deed? That you always talk about, I'm givers. Me and my husband are givers. That's what we do. We like to give. Again, is what kind of heart are you giving it with? You just giving shit because you want everybody to come back and say, oh, look what One Love did. One Love is the greatest person in the world. One Love is such a great person. One Love is One Love, One Love, One Love. They might as well put her in sainthood right now. That's what you want us to say? That's what you want us to say? You're literally paying for validation. You're paying for validation. You want people to extol your good grace. Once I say it one time, you ain't getting it again, dummy. If you did something good for us, I may say, hey, shout out to you about 3 or 4 good times. And that's it. because that lets me know that you got ulterior motives behind it. The fact that you keep saying that this young lady is scammed you, and now y'all dirtbags talking about if she even had a son. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. That's like y'all calling me gay. Y'all always like to try to go to the lowest denominator. When you realize that what you're saying is stupid, then you always try to go to the lowest denominator to stick the knife in somebody. What do you want from us? Well, like, seriously, what do you want from me and Keyla right now? You want us to write a big ass thank you letter and post it on the community wall of how great you are and nobody's better than you. You're the virtuous woman that the Bible talk about. Who could find a virtuous woman? Because the price is far more precious than rubies. That's what you want us to do? Like, I don't understand. What is your problem? It all boils down to this. That husband of yours can't sling no cock. Because if he could, your dumb ass would be chilling out. And that is the honest truth. Because you never see my wife on here. I got to beg my wife to do Pour Your Heart Out streams. You'll never see my wife on no damn internet for 14 hours straight talking about some people you don't know personally. You'll never see that. That lets me know when I see women like that, that means you ain't getting slayed enough. He not blowing your back out. And it makes sense because that's why you're going around doing the stuff that you're doing now. But let's keep going on. So then this is the email that she sent me. So it's, God, man, I don't know why I can't. Wait a minute. I should be able to blow this up. Man, I'm trying to see. All right, I'm gonna try to put this in full screen. Hold on. All right, so I can see it a little better, man. My eyesight, man. Y'all forgive me. I'm getting old. So it says, regarding Tequila Annette, good day. I will drop the 2,000 tonight. So that was based off of what she put on the community post. I will drop the 2,000 tonight, early morning, regardless, via her Cash App. You don't have to let people know mission accomplished until ending date in which you are asking people to give help. Thank the people the funds were matched because they most likely will be. Let the people society assume someone is most likely helping Sister Tequila, keeping an eye on what is being given up to the $2,000 mark and in communication with you. So no screenshot proof needed from the people. No offense intended. None of our business till you announce mission accomplished. I'm hoping you understand. I think you understand. So again, I'm like, damn, I'm like, man, this is the most righteous woman on YouTube. Y'all hear me say I'm the most righteous man on YouTube. I'm like, man, this got to be the most righteous woman on YouTube. So, so then here's the end of that. She said, this is just an incentive to help people give more. Classic one love trait. She loves to type in caps. We'll see that a little bit later. Her and her family will definitely need it in the long road of effects with this heartbreaking, lifelong situation. My apologies. Most of the time I don't have my contacts in. My apologies again. Y'all ever hear her? She's always talking about her contacts. Two things for certain with her. She washing dishes or she talking about her contacts. And she's doing streams on other people's channels so not to get her channel messed up. Y'all peep game because that's what's going on. So this was the kicker. I didn't see this. Again, I didn't notice this until then. She comes back. So let's go back because I want y'all to see what's going on. So this first email was sent November 8, 2023 at 4:47 p.m. This next one was sent November 8, 4:59. So 8 minutes later, 9 minutes, y'all do the math, 11 minutes, she sent me an email. Listen to this. By the way, you don't have to mention my husband and my name, One Love. You can say a husband and wife, but it's okay if God leads you to say who. So, Keyla, come on, man. We grew up in the hood, but we not silly people. Let me when I saw that, I'm like, it didn't dawn on me until now. You don't have to say my name, but if God leads you to, go ahead and give us our praise. Make sure you give us our praise. You know the song that says every praise belongs to God? No, she want every praise to belong to her. Every praise belonged to her. Again, Keyla never said that you didn't give her money. And that's the narrative that you're running with, that she is ungrateful for something that you gave her. She never said you didn't give it. She thanked you. I never said that you didn't give me a cash app or a super chat. Mike is right there. When you gave me the super chat, Mike was like, damn, you make my little super chat look bad. Because that's when she gave me the $200 super chat. And Mike had just gave me a $25 super chat. And he was like, damn, why you got to make my super chat look bad? All this stuff is starting to make sense now. And she says, by the way, you don't have to mention. So this is her saying, hey, when somebody say, by the way, you don't have to do something, that's their way of saying, make sure that you do it. Make sure that you do it. And guess what? I never did. I never did. When the show was going on, all I did was refer to them as angels. You can go to any show after that. All I did was refer to them as angels. Because at the time, that was an angelic doing. I mean, I didn't know it was an angel of death, but that was an angelic doing at the time. So let's move on. So here go my thing again, because I heard them say something that we met up and we all went on a cruise or something in Florida. Did I hear somebody say that?
Right. I want to clear that up. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me read, because again, I seen Keyla literally in the past 4 years. I've seen Keyla probably 3 or 4 times, and I've never met One Love. I mean, she hide her face, so she could be standing next to me. I would never know, but so I heard that we met up on some type of cruise or something like. See, Eddie saying he sent money. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody sent money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
she said,
"Oh, yeah, she did."
She like, oh, I bet you nobody sent as much as me. Again, you're you say you're in such a great position. So if what was I don't want to get all scripture-y, but Eddie, you help me out. But there's a particular scripture where somebody asked Jesus who gave more, because the poor widow gave like a mite, and somebody else gave what would probably be equivalent to $100. And Jesus said that the poor widow gave more because she gave out of her heart. That it doesn't matter if you gave all that money if your intentions was as dirty as your black ass soul. It doesn't matter. So here go my response to her. November 8th, 2023 at 5:38 p.m. You watch the progression of the time. So I said, I know that will just make her day. Again, I can't thank you enough for all your support to us. Considering the fact that you don't know us, you have been a godsend in real life. Would you have felt better if I would have put that on my community wall? So then all my subscribers could have saw it, and we would have been like, oh man, One Love is the greatest. One Love is greatest. One Love is great. That's what you want people to say, is that you're the greatest. You go around and you cause all these problems to everybody, only for people to come around and try to extol your virtues of how great you are. And you're neither. You're a trash bag. So Keyla, let's clear up. Shout out to Jackie McCall in the building. Let's clear up the fact of the cruise that we allegedly went on. Explain that to me, because I heard it in passing.
Yeah, she was telling Miss Kane that she wanted to give me a hug. You know, one mother that lost a son to another mother, she wanted to give me a hug, and she met us on a cruise. Said it was me and you, and like we don't have our respective spouses. Me and you on a cruise somewhere with her. And so I debunked that. I have never met One Love in person. I have never talked to her outside of YouTube, and she does not have my email address.
So again, now you got to make the story, because one thing about liars, you got to keep adding on to the lie. One second. You got to keep adding on.
And you have to remember those lies as well.
Exactly. So here we are. We done went on a cruise, and let's just clear this one up. My wife in the other room, she's listening, so she ain't gonna mind me saying this. Tequila is a beautiful girl. woman. I keep saying girl. Y'all understand what I'm saying. Tequila is a beautiful woman. So, but again, she's married to one of my best friends in life. So they're saying that me and Tequila have this secret romance. You care to you care to I mean it's not that you have to, but I mean while we at it, we might as well
Yeah,
just
I mean, yeah, I think, conquer and divide, muddying up the waters that was already muddy. Everyone knows Nene is the queen of the Straight Talk Society. I have much love and respect for Nene. You will never try to, sexualize our friendship and our husbands, our friends. And I respect my girl. So, but again, this is coming from someone who posts their naked body on YouTube and they're married. So I wouldn't expect nothing different. I just don't appreciate the slander because I'm married and I respect not only my husband and my marriage, but myself. So no, Trevor and my husband are good friends, and I love and respect his wife and their marriage.
so just so you guys know, because again, when we talk about righteous women on Man Talk Monday, we throw Keyla in the mix. Of all the times I've seen Keyla in the past couple years, Keyla give me the most church hug of church hugs. If me and Keyla gonna hug each other, it's the shoulder to shoulder, bend out that way. So how you guys want to try to sexualize that? Yeah, we need to make this a Tubi movie. I mean, I've been watching some movies on Tubi lately and they suck. I'm pretty sure we could really make this work. You know what? We need to get on it. And I'm serious. Van Cat, if you're listening, let's do it. So yeah, this is mental health because the woman is nuts. She's nuts. She's really nuts. When I heard the video St. Louis, tell me the name of the lady that was asking her about the naked picture, and she just kept trying to deflect to me and Keyla because she never answer a question. If you ask her a question, her phone start messing up all of a sudden, or she got to go wash dishes. For somebody who got as much money as she claimed, I would just buy a dishwasher. I mean, if you got to wash that many dishes, I would just buy a dishwasher. But I mean, it's all good. But she was talking to somebody. I heard it on St. Louis channel. I don't know who it was, but the person
It was I love a hater.
Okay, somebody named Cynthia. Okay, so she's talking to somebody named Cynthia, and I'm just like sitting there laughing, like, man, Cynthia is literally buying into this foolishness that she's saying. I get it though, because you're controlling the narrative, so you can say whatever you want and paint whatever picture you want. When the truth of the matter is, all I've been is welcoming to her. Like literally, y'all could go check any Man Talk Monday. She may have deleted it all right now just to not leave a paper trail. But she would leave these long ass paragraphs on every Man Talk Monday show. After every Bible debate, she'd leave these long ass paragraphs asking the debaters questions or putting her 2 cents in. So don't tell me that this is somebody who wasn't 100% rocking with this channel. Now, her promoting the channel is something different because, again, you heard the song at the beginning, me and my microphone. This comes from me. Sorry, this comes from me. But she was always there. Hell, she was even at the Straight Talk late night sessions. That's the X-rated show. She didn't miss a show. So now to sit there and call me a punk ass and act like, I think it was on it could have been St. Louis and Cedar. I be getting them mixed up because they both be dropping all this information. I be like, man, I'm tired of watching this because I'm telling you, I cannot stand listening to Sir Ma'am's voice. It like if you listen to that voice for more than 10 seconds, you'll want to bang your head into a window. Like seriously. So I can't do it. So I only stomach what St. Louis does. And what C-Dub does, they drop these clips so I can hear it from there. And I'm just laughing like every time I hear people come up and they're like, yeah, because Keyla should be grateful. Yeah, Keyla was grateful. Keyla was very grateful. Keyla dropped you a 2-paragraph thank you letter on a community post. What do you want her to do? Fly to where you were and give you a pedicure and rub your feet? That's what you wanted? like this, bro. This is. She always calling people stalkers and rapists and stuff like this. This is some stalker behavior. You know what? I watch a lot of Tubi movies, and a lot of these women that have money, they use their money to try to rope you in, because you'd be like, damn, bro, she just gave me some loot, so she's solid, until you figure out what her real intentions are, and that's what it was. So let's move on. So this is the part I was saying to you, St. Louis. This is when me and you was beefing. So don't get no, don't feel no type of way off of this. We was beefing then. So I sent her this email November 9th, 2023. This was after I got the email from the Jerome person. I said, I got morning, one love. I got this email yesterday before my wrestling show. Do you know who this is? I know it's one of St. Louis Butt Boys. I need a face. Me and St. Louis was beefing. We solid now from what I know. That was back in 2023. Was it? Yeah, 2023. We was beefing at the time. So I'm getting all these emails from everybody that associates with him by name. Again, I don't know if it was them. I don't know, because for the most part, I blocked them all. So I said, I get these messages, and then it had 2 attachments. So look what the attachments. So apparently this person went and so I got the attachments on there. You'll see those next. So let's go full screen. Oh, we are full screen. And we're almost done, y'all. I know I be wanting to get y'all out of here by 8, but we got to get it on, man. So it says good days. That was me saying that I know that was one of St. Louis boys. And so it says good day. Yes, that Saint Devil and she will get other little cult people, even team up with Tony Lyon Harvard. So again, so now she giving me the play. Watch the play. That's St. Louis. That's Tony Harvin. They are very disturbed narcissists. They butt hurt. They are in their feelings because he and Tony Harvin cult group got social issues for real. If you study in my community page and videos, you see how gangster. Here go the caps. Oh my goodness, my eyesight. She said, hey, one thing about it though, I got to do this because I'm an asshole at the end of the day. I'm an asshole. One thing you'll never see me do though, as crazy as my eyes are, you'll never see me doing this. And if you get it, you get it. Some of y'all will get it. If you get it, you get it. If you're watching and you get it, just give me a hell yeah. If you get it. If you get it, you'll never see me doing this. So y'all get the hell out of here with that foolishness, man. You messing with the man. You're messing with the man. I don't play no games over here. So she's saying, yes, that is Saint Devil. All right. So here go all the caps, because you love writing in caps. Remember, they want you to fail. Don't let the work you. You need to learn how to spell, dummy. Use some of that money for Hooked on Phonics. You, Queen Nene, and your friend group let your main YouTube. No, don't let you, Nene, and your friend group get your main YouTube page shut down. That's what they want. So she's saying that St. Louis was sending all his crew. St. Louis and Tony were sending their crew to get my channel shut down. Because remember, I got a whack ass channel. So why the hell would they want to get it shut down? But whatever. You didn't play by the rules of YouTube and create. So wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Hey, next time you send me an email, put some damn paragraphs in there. Hit the space bar. Space bar is good. It's your friend. So she said, remember that. Don't give them what they want because they fail and you didn't. Play by the rules of YouTube and create another YouTube. There she go. Back on creating that other YouTube page. I'm starting to think this is what she wanted to do. And this is clearly me saying this. She wanted me to create another page like they do and make it like an incognito channel where all I do, peace, med boy, where all I do is go after St. Louis, go after Tony, go after Gino, go after whomever else they want me to go after. But don't get the Straight Talk Society channel shut down because that's where it's at. But you could use the other channel as your troll channel. That's what she wanted me to do. So she's telling me don't create another page and another Facebook page. And I just want me to create another Facebook page to direct people to see the facts. So her whole mission, Trevor, create this other page so you can get people to go see the stuff that I'm gonna send you because I need help exposing them. This is literally what she's doing. And I don't play like that because I don't care. I always say I'm entertaining. I know y'all like to say I'm arrogant and stuff like this, but I am entertaining as hell. I literally could talk about anything. I don't need to get in YouTube drama. And that's not what I will or ever will do. I just can't. That's not. Yeah, see, St. Louis, I can't just because this is me and Keyla show. But towards the end, I'll probably will see, depending on how the time run. So, she's saying they wanted to trigger you. Best thing to do is ignore them, but sometimes you have to hit. See, so in the same vein, best thing to do is ignore them, but sometimes you got to hit that ass. But be wise, because she's saying, "Hey, man, go create that other channel." Now you know why I did what I did. Hurt people. They butt hurt. You moved on successfully. Let me remove this banner so I can see what that says. You moved on successfully. Tequila nor her family, yours nor others need to worry about those clowns. Try to ignore. They a waste of time. Part of their tricks. Learn the game of narcissists. Only then can you beat them at their own game. Lord willing, I still got something for their ass. So that's why when C-Dub was like, hey, will there ever be peace? No, it ain't going to be no peace because she don't want to be no peace. She don't want it to be no peace. Keyla, I know I read a lot and we still got some more to go. But what do you say? What do you got to say about that? What you just heard?
That's what she was saying. That's why she said she made that statement to C-Dub's mom, Miss Kane. She said that St. Louis was harassing me during the time when I lost my son, and she used that as an example. Is the conversation that she had with Miss Kane. Meanwhile, these are my first time even hearing about these emails, seeing these emails. So I had no knowledge of this. I was grieving and burying my son while all this was going on. You never shared any of this with me. So.
Because and when I heard it, I'm like, yeah, I did send you the email. You saw it clear as day. I sent her an email because I sent her what was sent to me. Like, hey, I need a face, because at that time she was saying that she knew what they all look like and she was going to expose them. So I'm like, hey, man, I need a face. So if I got to roll on somebody, I can roll on somebody. That was my reasoning for doing that. And she keeps just trying to get me to do another YouTube channel. Like, for her, this is all fun and games. I don't exist in a YouTube space. I don't exist just in YouTube. I exist in real life.
Right.
I'm working at a job now where, I mean, the raise that I got at the beginning of the year was probably more than any of them on that panel made. It's crazy. Like, that's why I'm working so hard. That's why I'm putting so many hours in. I got a legacy. I got a daughter. I got a wife. I got a house. I got multiple cars. I got real life. Me and my wife do things. We were at the Charlie Wilson concert Friday, which was fantastic, man. Oh my goodness. Then the week before that, we were at a cigar lounge, just chilling, because I have a real life. I got a smoking hot wife. My wife don't need to feel lack of validation where she had to come online and show her naked ass because her husband not dicking her down right. My wife don't have to deal with that. So that's where we are right now. We're dealing with a lonely woman that loves to brag about her husband and his money, but you still doing whorish things. You a Jezebel. You literally, Jezebel's whole mission was to turn men against other men, and that's literally what you're doing. You're a goddamn Jezebel. That's what you are. You a Jezebel. And I'm gonna keep saying this. You showed your naked ass on YouTube and you can't get 200 views. Meanwhile, I did a video of me juicing watermelon and it's already at 1,400. Who the hell is a damn clout chaser? You're the woman that we talk about every Monday. You got to show your naked ass in order to get any attention. All I got to do is show some watermelon and my juicer. We are not the same. We are not the same people. Keyla and my homie got a real life, real house, real bills, and they always out living it up. I'm like, damn, y'all got to slow down sometime now. Y'all ain't gonna invite us nowhere, but I mean, it's all good.
Right. And I'm glad you said that, because I want to address what St. Louis put in the chat. Because since this all has been going down, and with One Love, she said that I requested $177 from her on Cash App.
I do have that. I do have it though.
Not Trevor. If it wasn't for all those thousands and thousands of dollars, because I don't know if y'all planned a funeral lately, but it's expensive, especially where we live. It's very expensive for a funeral and a burial. So if it wasn't for that 48 hours and needing all these thousands of dollars, you understand what I'm saying? That's why the urgency was there. But other than that, me and my husband, we okay. We okay. And I'm gonna just leave it like that.
They always out. When they be making me jealous, when I got to look on the Facebook stories, I'm like, damn, bro, y'all out again. Hey, these people don't understand. These people don't understand like the way life really works when you get outside of YouTube. My life is not YouTube. That's why when I hit end on this live, I don't care. I don't care what she says. My life is not this. Now I will say this to this. This woman has harassed St. Louis for seemingly like 5 years. So if and St. Louis, you listening, I wanted to tell you this, but I didn't want to get on the page. See, there'll be having a lot of people on the panel, man. They be over talking people, but I wanted to say this. The night when you got on one of the other cronies from over on that channel, and you told
I had tears in my eyes.
That's what I want to say. And me and you have our issues or whatever, but when I listened to you talk that night, I started crying, because you know why, St. Louis? Because that brought me back to what I was trying to get out of you in the debates, to stand up for yourself. Stop being so passive. Stop letting these people pick on you. St. Louis said, no, I'm not going to shut up. You shut up. Y'all been talking about my goddamn son. Hey, when he was saying that, hey, listen, boy, I'm like, yeah, nigga, go get him.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm rooting for wrestling, man. When he was doing that, I'm like, hey, bro, that's sometimes you got to put these beanheads in their place, because all they do is they like to just talk. They like to talk because they'll say you talk because you got lips. You just like to talk, and everybody, all they doing is over talking each other, so you can't hear nothing anybody's saying. But so let's move on. So that was that. So so then this one it says, then you can beat them at their own game, Lord willing. I still got something for their ass. I really don't think about the miserable clowns. Yes, you do. I got a lot of screenshots of the Jerome person. It's him, little broken narcissist boy whom no one can help. Not even God can, because these people choose to be the devil. They want to knock you out the YouTube game. Stand strong. Bro, like YouTube ain't that serious. Move forward. And here she goes. She got to throw Gino in there. Gino's church people are very dangerous. Damn shame they messing with y'all and Tequila during this time, but they the devil and will unfortunately keep on until God stop them. Don't worry though, they are low life miserable devils. So that's what they said. So now here she go again, right, capping it up, and we're almost done, man. But we gotta take a trip, man. So she's saying, Trevor, this was okay. So let's go back to the time so we can see. I ain't making nothing up. November 9th, 4:50. This was a continuation to that. So now here she goes, November 9th, 8:55. Trevor, I write in large letters to see what I'm writing. Again, don't she always talk about her contacts? No offense intended to you. I can see better when I write in caps lock. Lastly, it's sad Saint Devil didn't want Sister Tequila to get more money. He jealous of the money not coming to him. Again, everything we talk about, she got to throw this guy in there. Hey, St. Louis, bro, I don't know what you did to her, bro, but she wants you bad. She fiending for you. She fiending for you bad. He jealous the money not coming to him. He is a sad case of narc. No one begged. We simply what? No one begged. But isn't the narrative that they said that we begged online? What did she just say out of her own lips? No one begged. Oh man. See, the devil do tell the truth a little bit. No one begged. We simply ask people to give. The part of the narc game is and will always. Hey man, she writes terrible, so y'all forgive me. I promise you, I'm not stupid. And will the narc game, and I will always do the opposite of what they want me to do. It's called they try to indirectly control people. The nigga wanted you to stop asking people to give to her in difficult time of need. He's the devil. I guess, dearest St. Louis. Saint Devil email was heartless and proves he is a narcissist. Move over. His behavior pattern don't lie. It's Christian believers in Christ duty obligation as God put on their heart to do so. No one beg. Continue to be very careful and vigilant in dealing with people. Narcs are not normal people. They evil. The devil. Stay focused. Keyla, what you got to say about that?
Well, the devil did tell the truth on that one because no one begged. Trevor simply put out the situation and asked whoever wanted to help contribute to it, please do so at my cash app below. That was it. So to have this being dragged out and we begging and we changing the narrative is just it's just disingenuous, and it's not cool. Especially for a mother who know what it is to bury their son. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's and here's a part that kills me too. So she's doing this to get at us, but then simultaneously keep throwing him in there. Again, I keep saying it. Me and St. Louis had some words back and forth. But it's been on us. I never had to bring anybody in any beef with him. He never had to bring anybody else in any beef with me. Why, in the worst situation a mother could face in their life, do she had to keep bringing him up? I'm telling you, hey, St. Louis, I know you don't want to hear this, bro, but I got to play it because this is what she want to do to you.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone swallowed?
That's what she want to do to you, bro. Hey, listen. When a woman jocking you that much and can't leave you alone, that's what she want to do to you. That's what she want to do to you. I'm telling you, I have never seen this in my life. This is insanity here. So let's move on. We almost done. So okay, so that's when she says she writing caps. Okay, so now November 28th. So that last email regarding this was November 9th. Then November 28th at 10:49 p.m. she sends me a message. Hello, can you have Miss Tequila to email me if she like? So she doesn't have to. No love loss at all. I want to check up on her and her family. I don't always like to post publicly. Oh, really? Really? Thank you, Mr. Trevor. I pray you and your family have a relaxing holiday off. So this was around what do you call that? Thanksgiving. So my response to her, November 28th, 10:28. I wrote good night. We'll reach out to her. She's been pretty quiet. My wife has reached out a few times with no response. And you see, I blurred out the name because that was, it's her name. So I just blurred it out. So that was that. So here we go now. So this is after. So we getting there. Man, I want y'all to see the insanity of a mad woman. Tyler Perry is a detriment on the black community. But when he wrote Diary of a Mad Black Woman, he wrote this with her in mind. So here we go. This was a post that she wrote. This was after I appeared on C-Dub's channel, because now she's mad. I went on C-Dub's channel, and all I said, I said it up until now, is that she has never done anything to get on my bad side. To me, all she has been was a solid person. C-Dub, if you're listening, if you're in the chat, or any one of you that was on that panel that last night, you let me know, am I lying? If I'm lying, I will concede. But that's all I did. But I did stress that I am not a scammer. And I went up there to address Miss Kane, because she had the people mixed up, that they thought that it was me. Well, I let her know it wasn't me. It was my friend Keyla. So now she's pissed. So she tagged us again, because this is what she had to do. At the Straight Talk Society and Tequila Annette. Facts. Read very carefully. Dates, amounts, and this was given sincerely without anything in return to a stranger who lost her son. In February 2024, Tequila requested $170, $77, in which I ignored. More unedited receipts coming in my time. And that's her favorite thing, coming in her time. And put the receipts out now, Crab. I don't. Okay, so this was the thing. This was the funny. So when y'all heard me mention this last week, this is what I was talking about. So she says, I don't recommend the above channel nor the persons. Doesn't have good business nor good integrity character. So she was talking about me and Keyla. So after she did that, we gained like 40 to 50 new subscribers. So there you go with that. Thank you, dummy. And then she go tag all these other people who I don't know. Well, two of them I've whatever. I don't know the rest of them, no, but it is what it is. They ain't getting no run over here. So that was that. And then here she go now, because she's mad. She has nothing else to say. Never once did you hear Keyla say she didn't ask for the money or she wasn't grateful for the money. So now here's the motives coming out. Tequila publicly asked for funds to bury her son. It was done all in love. I could have put that money on my mother and grandmother's headstone, which I'm almost sure I'll be paying for. And to that, why didn't you? Why didn't you, if you was going to bring the shit up 7 months later? Keyla, you care to address this before I go further?
Yes. Now this is where the water got muddy. As you recall, when I first started, I said that I was in the chat, and C-Dub Moms specifically said, she said a girl scammed her out of $3,500. She said she lost her son, but she felt like it was a scam. I put eyes in the chat because A, that amount was right, and I never told anyone. And B, she said scam. Just so happened you were in the bushes as well. You left a comment. You said, give me a few minutes. I'm coming up on a platform to clear my name. Me and my husband sitting up in the bed waiting to see what you finna get online and say. So you got up there. And you said, people tried to warn me about One Love. Now, he's on C-Dub's platform. Now, C-Dub is airing out his grievances with One Love. His mom is airing out his grievances with One Love. And so is St. Louis. Trevor gets on there. He said, you know what? They tried to warn me about her. Everybody was telling me about her. But that has not been my experience with One Love. She always comes to the platform. She always shows love. She gave me a super chat. She's always been a good friend over to the Straight Shot Society. And I put in the chat, I said, me, same here, Trevor, me too. This is the same live where they discussing $3,500 that I never told no one. From that day to this, now this is 2 weeks before Mother's Day. From that day to this, me and Trevor have been everything under the book. This lady has talked about my looks, talked about my finances, talked about my son, even if I have a son. So what does that say? If you saying I don't have a son, you saying I scammed you and said my son passed away, right? So that means what Miss Kane said is true. Because how did she get that amount? And why are you now saying what Miss Kane said? You saying even if I had a son, what type of mother who put her son in the same ground would say that to me? And I'm 7 months in my grief. I'm 7 months in. You know, every damn day I wake up with that. My master bedroom is next to my son's room. I pass by every day. This shit is fresh. And this girl got the nerve to say, even if she had a son, bitch, I had my son for 22 years. You hear me? I changed Pampers for 22 years. I fed my son for 22 years. I ain't been without my kids for more than 2 days for 22 years. And you gonna say, if I had a son? How dare you? And you going through the same pain that I am. I'm sorry, Trevor, but for her to say that we didn't take up for her, to my Trevor, how could you do your sponsor like that? Ain't nobody asked you for nothing, girl. You saw my cash app on the screen and you gave. And you want to throw it in my face? And you told me that God told you to send me that money. And you were and then turn around and say you regret it. God have mercy on your soul. And I pray for you, One Love, because I didn't scam you. I lost my son 7 months ago. And for you to talk about St. Louis, have mercy on your soul. Have mercy. Because it's a pain I walk around with every day. I'm a shell of a woman who I was before my son died. I'm a shell of that woman right now, still trying to find myself. And you got a nerve to play with me? I wish it was a scam because I could walk in that room and talk to my son, feed my son.
You piece of shit woman. I hope you see what you're doing. I really, really hope you see what you're doing. You are the lowest form of life. And man, the only reason I'm not going off the way that I can is because of news that I got earlier. Like I said, I got some news on my way home that just devastated the hell out of me. I didn't even want to do this, but it's the fact that I had promised Keyla and her husband that we were going to do it. And I try to keep my promises, but that is the reason why I reached out to my crew today and told them I'm shutting the channel down for a month, just because there's some stuff going on that I need to get into my cave. I need to get into my closet to deal with. It's way bigger than YouTube. You take a woman that has shouted you out at every turn. You gave that money. Keyla never asked you for anything. She's not upset that you gave it to her. Obviously, she never said, hey, One Love, give me $1,000. Hey, One Love, give me this. I never asked you, hey, One Love, give me a $200 super chat. I never said, hey, One Love, send me $500. I never asked you that. You did it. And every time you did it, you did it under the false pretense like, man, I'm just being a blessing. But in reality, what you did was to throw it back up in our face, because if we don't shake and we don't move the way you want us to move, then this is what you do. You go on the most irrelevant of people's channels and talk crap about us because you could do it incognito, because you know nobody checking for those people. You know nobody's checking for those people. C-Dub didn't want to play ball with you. St. Louis didn't want to play ball with you. Nobody wanted to play ball with you. Everybody can't be wrong. Why am I getting emails from Luke and Sheldon? I don't know those guys. Everybody can't be wrong about you. And the dollar amounts always add up. It is your modus operandi. That's what you do. You a trick. You a trick. That's what you are. I wish I had some young gunner that I could put on you so he could take you for everything you have. You a trick. You like to give your money up because you want something from people. You want people to fight your battles. You want people to do your dirty work. That's what you do. You a low-life piece of garbage. I can't believe that you got a husband. Because if you have a husband, he probably has a pussy. There's not a man on earth that could let his woman act like the trash bag, skank bag asshole that you act like online and think is okay. There's not a man on earth could let his woman cake off his money and think that is okay. You can't have a man. You can't have a man. Man, all right, we almost done. Yeah, St. Louis, I can't, man, because we already running over. Hope you can understand, but I just can't. This is Keyla time right now. But I do give y'all permission, you and C-Dub, to use a video. Use whatever parts you want of it. That's fine. You all right, Keyla?
Yes.
See, this is shit I be talking about, man. To her is a game. To her is a game because you got maniacs that believe you. You got maniacs that believe you. You got people that come over there and you can manipulate them. You can't manipulate us. We smarter than that. That's why we said from the beginning, we don't want none of y'all. I don't want nobody that's coming from somebody else's channel because all y'all do is bring drama. I said that from day one, that we'll build this shit from the bottom up. That's what we do. That's what we did. And now this is the result of it. That's what y'all do. Like that's what y'all do, man. Y'all YouTube trolls. I mean, it ain't a death great enough for you. I'm telling you that. Ain't a hell hot enough for you. And man, there's something else I want to say, but I am not going to say it just because I want to say it so bad just because I'm the evil person. Like I'm a mean, bad person. I want to say something. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. So we got, so this is her. So this is the first Cash App, November 6, 2023 at 3:59. The fact that she's doing this, she's trying to get people to get on her side and be like, see, you did give her a Cash App. Again, nobody ever said that you didn't give her no Cash App. That's the problem. That's what you keep running with. Nobody ever said that you didn't give her a Cash App. So on November 6th, you gave $100. November 7th, you get at 1:20 a.m., you gave $400. November 8th at 10:20, you gave $1,000. And November 8th at 8:48 p.m., you gave $2,000. This is all off of her. This is all off of her posts that she posted. Because again, she's trying to make Keyla and myself look bad. I don't see how this is making us look bad at all. I don't give a shit if it make me look bad. How is this making Keyla look bad? You willingly donated to her. You willingly did that. You did that. Nobody ever said, hey, One Love, give us $1,000. Hey, One Love, give us $2,000. Nobody ever said that. You the one set the dollar amount. And now, because we don't want to get in beef with you, C-Dub and St. Louis, now it's like, oh man, they the worst people in the world. They so ungrateful. I could have gave the money to somebody else. Well, you got so much of it, do it. This should just be a drop in the bucket to you. Do it. You got so much money that you just freely throwing around because you want people to do stuff. Do it. You won't do it. You won't do it because they won't broadcast it. If a tree fall in the forest and nobody hear it, did it really fall? That's how you are. It was burning you up that for 7 months, me and Keyla never came on and was like, oh boy, One Love is the greatest. What R. Kelly say? I'm the world's greatest. One Love is a thing in the sky. She's a mountain peak up high. Never made it. She's the greatest. That's what you wanted us to do. Nobody's doing that for you. We're not extolling your virtues. Because to me, you a dirtbag, scumbucket ass bitch that show her naked body on YouTube because your man not screwing you right. That's what it is. That's what you are. That's the type of person that you are. You the lowest of the lowest. You are that bitch Jezebel. And you know what happened to Jezebel in the Bible. So keep acting a fool. Keep acting a fool. One day this shit gonna catch up with you. So, yeah, I mean, Keyla, this is ridiculous. Hold on, this is ridiculous, man. I don't this, and that's why I didn't want to do this shit, man, because I knew it was gonna open wounds. But I'm like, man, if anybody's gonna do this, it had to be me. Because I'm the closest gap between the situation. I'm the one that'll give her time so she could come out and say whatever she wants to say. But this shit is crazy, man. Like this is the people we dealing with. So then she put this up: $177 for personal unexpected emergency help still not working. This was way to hell in February. So what, 4 months? Wait, November, December, January. So 4 months after the last Cash App, you mean to tell me Keyla sent you a request for $177? What an obscure ass number. $177? But Keyla, you on here. Keyla, you on here. Did you ask her for this?
I have never asked One Love or anybody. I don't send requests on Cash App. I have a husband who takes very good care of our family. It's just him and I. My other twin, he's an adult and he lives 3 hours away. It's just my husband and myself, and he takes good care of our family. I don't have to request money from anyone. It just so happened when my son died in 48 hours, I needed thousands. And God was able to lay it on everybody's heart to help us. No. That lady is a liar. I have never emailed her, never called her, never requested anything from her. Never.
And Eddie, I don't want to, because this shit is bothering me right now, man. Because I know what they'll say next is, oh my goodness, he's exploiting her and blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, you know, y'all say whatever y'all want about me. Let's just say I had conversation with her husband in the back, and he was like, do this. Because that's what people do. You a man, you go to a woman's husband. You don't deal straight with her, and vice versa. Anything she wants to know from me, she calls my wife. I don't even have Keyla's number. I have her husband's number. I don't have her number.
Facts.
So it's like they just make stuff up. If I ever want to, when I send the invite out, my wife sends it to her. I send it to her husband, and that's how it goes. When we're setting up a double date, I go to her husband. That's how it goes, because that's how you respect people's marriages. So I got this text message. So again, here I am trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But I heard C-Dub on his channel, and C-Dub must not be around, because I'm surprised that he didn't say anything. He mentioned this phone number to me to on his channel, this 469. And when I heard it, my ears perked up because I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That's the same number that sent me a message. So 469 949 sent me a message. And so it says, Trevor, I'm so disappointed in you that you didn't defend me. Okay, so here we go. Trevor, I'm so disappointed in you that you didn't defend me after the way C-Dub, St. Louis, Tony Harbin, and the rest of them came after me. I supported your channel. Man, use a period, dummy. I supported your channel. I tried to help your channel. I tried to help your channel. I tried to help your channel by warning you about St. Louis and his followers, and you could not speak up for me. I mean, because I didn't speak up for her. All I said was, One Love has never wronged me. One Love has never been anything but great to me. Again, what did you want me to say? What did you want me to say? You the one gave the dollar amount. Nobody would have known that had you not run your big ass mouth. So you violated us. We never violated you. I tried to warn you about St. Louis and his followers, and you couldn't speak up for me. I will no longer come on your platform. So here she goes. So now you try to play to the male ego. I will no longer come on your platform. You are not a strong black man. You are way too passive. I did feel like I was scammed after Keyla asked for more money. Oh, but you said you didn't say that. Even when I sent the first money, Lynette was not supposed to go back and repeat what I said, and she did. I thought Lynette was somebody I could trust, but I see she is a snake. I never told St. Louis about that money, but you still misrepresented me when you spoke on C-Dub's channel. When you spoke on C-Dub's platform, so I asked that you unsubscribe from my page. I will no longer support your channel after the way you did me, and Tequila didn't even defend me, and I helped her out when she needed. I didn't have to do that. I did it because I'm a giver. Everybody knows that's her favorite line. I'm a giver. I did it because I'm a giver, and I'm a Navy chief wife. We are givers. She say that all the time. Yes, I told Lynette I sent $3,500. I still feel like I was scammed, but I let it slide. I feel you both owe me. Not only was I helping Keyla, but I was helping you out as well to bring you views and stuff. But you showed me in the end, but you showed me in the end, you are not a strong black man. You should have confronted both St. Louis and C-Dub, but you didn't. So now here's my response again, because I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I said, I doubt this is One Love. Try again. So that's all that I got. This was my response. Because again, I don't go back and forth with these people. When they send me these messages, I put it in the block folder. But this one in particular, I kept it. I said, I doubt this is One Love. Try again. And then it says, for that, I can no longer support your. Okay, so for that, so her response to this was, for that, I can no longer support your channel. Please have Tequila send that money back so I could give it to someone who will appreciate it. Now, Keyla, everything that you've heard her say, isn't this her? Hasn't this all been her rhetoric?
Ever since that day when you went up on C-Dub's live, yes.
And so, and my response still to that, you're talking in circles. Prove you're One Love. So again, here I am, even after now the smear campaign started, because her and the shit crew done started to talk crap about us. The smear campaign has started, but here I am. I'm like, boy, I'm still going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she just mad, and you know what I'm saying? This is not you. Prove that is you. So then here I am. I take the extra step to go further. She put up one of these songs, because all she does on her channel is post people's songs, because she's trying to keep her channel free and clear of all the drama. She'll go to everybody else's channel and cause chaos. But when it comes to her channel, she tries to come off like a righteous woman. So I go to her, this post that she had. She posted this song, Elliot Yamin, Waiting for You. I don't even know who that is. But so I said, Hey, I just received a text message pretending to be you. If it was you, just confirm. If not, someone is trying hard to be you. Again, this is me giving her the benefit of the doubt after she already smeared us, after she already talking shit, after she already calling us a punk ass, Trevor bitch ass nigga, Trevor this, saying all the disparaging things about Keyla. I'm still trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because I'm a stand-up dude. So here she go. Good day. It's definitely not me. There go them caps again. You know who that was. You know who that most likely is. Tony, Lesbian Harvin, and Saint Devil. State laws are against harassment. Again, there she go, throwing them under the bus. And here I go again. One Love, I figured it wasn't you, especially when I asked to prove it. It's all good. It was a 469 area code. I don't even know where that is. So of all the shit she done said to me, I'm still letting it slide. And then she said to me, they can never prove most of the things, so they verbally do smear campaigns. This is what happens when people expose them. And there she go again with Gino. I don't know why she got to keep mentioning him. I'm one woman and they are after little old me. They haven't figured out. I don't give a F. They're wasting their time on me. I'm still going to expose Gino. So all of this, I asked her, was that her sending me messages? And it goes back to Gino. Like her whole beef. I almost says I'm not going to say it, but so then after that, on that same post, she says she tagged me and Keyla, Straight Talk Society and Tequila and Net. You know, I would never say you or Miss T scammed me. Why would I? I gave without strings attached. They are lying and want confusion started. I wish both of you would have emailed me or called my 904 number. These people running around YouTube are miserable. I don't even talk to them clowns. How would they know I said that? What? How would you know that? How would they know if you said it had you not run your big ass mouth to Miss Kane? How would anybody know that you said it? You talking in circles, dummy. You just asked the question that you just asked the dumbest question. How would they know you said it? Because you told Miss Kane. Idiot. How would they know that I said that? What I did, so how would they know that I said that? But then she come back and say, what I did say was how Saint Devil was harassing you and Miss T about the funds I gave her for her son's burial to make a point how evil. So her whole thing is the same thing is, I love a hater. So I'm assuming this is Miss Cynthia. What I did say is that I heard a snippet of you having a conversation with St. Louis and you were just eating up everything that One Love said, which is fine because she spent the narrative to you. So I implore you to go back and listen to this so you can get the facts. That's all I said. I didn't say anything bad about you or anything. I just said I heard the snippet that St. Louis played that, you know, the question was asked about her being naked online, and she kept saying about how we scammed her and how Keyla's not grateful for the money that she gave her. So go back and listen. You'll see that none of that is true. So that's it. So then she says, what I did say was how Saint Devil was harassing you and Keyla, the funds I gave for her son's burial to make a point how evil St. Louis was. So her whole reasoning for talking to Miss Kane and conveniently dropping that she gave Keyla money was to prove a point of how evil St. Louis was. Again, St. Louis, she wants to have sex with you. She is in love with you. She is absolutely in love with you. This woman wants to give it to you in every which way, because there's not a woman in the world could tell me that you are this obsessed about a man that you could be acting like this. I mean, this is insane. MD's asking who is that in the chat. I can't see what somebody saying something bad. I don't know.
Can I address I love a hater?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
She's in the chat. That's the one who you were saying was asking One Love, why did she put that picture on YouTube, and she's a married woman and she's adding another man. Why was she said that was very, distasteful coming from a married woman. That's her right there in the comments. And you know what? Because it's I call them the peanut gallery. It's a lot of people who don't know me have been having a lot to say about me, and it's all on the premise of One Love gave you $3,500. Why do you have anything negative to say about One Love and she gave you $3,500? Well, let me let the peanut gallery know something. Yes, she did give me $3,500. But when this woman has gone from YouTube Street to YouTube Street to YouTube Street, slandering my name, talking under my clothes, putting me in a bed with married men, and the only thing I've said, now remember, if y'all been tracking, shout out to C-Dub, if y'all been tracking, I said this has been going on 2 weeks before Mother's Day. I just now, 5 days ago, called this woman a Jezebel. 5 days ago, I just now said, and that's only based on what she has been showing me. But all y'all in the peanut gallery got so much to say about Tequila because of $3,500. So much so y'all on here capping for cash apps. None of y'all know me. None of y'all know me. Talking about me, talking under my clothes. I'm a married woman. Don't you dare disrespect my husband and my marriage. I don't care what One Love got going on. It ain't that type of party over here. I ain't get married to play games. I ain't get married to be flirting and all that other foolishness. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. All y'all older than me, and y'all want to look at my pictures. Cause yeah, I got a couple of videos on YouTube because I'm starting my channel. I do food. I do food reviews, and Google don't want to pay me. So guess what? Maybe YouTube will. So I got a couple of videos on my page. Do you know they passing my picture around talking about I look like this and a decrepit this, and I'm a heterosexual woman. I ain't out here for you. I don't supposed to look good for you. But the nigga in the room I got 7 years with love every inch while you on here worried about how Tequila look. These are grown women, and they want to call me a little girl because of my picture. Oh, isn't that sweet? One Love, I'm 3-4 years younger than you, ho! 3-4 years younger than you. So you can't little girl me. You can't son me. And it's disrespectful, y'all grown women on here acting like y'all in middle school, on here capping for cash apps. And I get it. It's hard. I just went to the grocery store the other day. I'm in BJ's. $200-$300, and it's just me and him. So I get it. I get it. But boy, I'm telling you, money is the root of all evil. And you better be careful how you're coming by choice. Because my situation could be any one of y'all's. Any one of y'all's. Any one of y'all's. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. I pray for God's strength every day I wake up. Y'all just don't know. My 2 kids is all like, God, I put my everything in my kids. And y'all want to sit up here on YouTube and count for cash outs at the expense of my misfortune? Well, I hope it's lucrative for you. Because while you around here thinking it's cute, God sit high and look low. But the peanut gallery, I don't have too much to say to y'all because you know what? Y'all don't even know me. One Love don't even know me. She just had an experience of me through Trevor's chat. So the peanut gallery, and yeah, because I heard you, I love a hater. Because I be in the bushes. But like my husband said, after today, y'all can kiss my black behind. Because I'm finna go on with my life. I'm finna put all this trash under my feet. And I'm going to keep it pushing. Because guess what? This ain't it for me. And just like somebody can post their naked body and don't even get 200 likes. Meanwhile, I'm on here posting Krispy Kreme donuts and got almost 450 likes. Not even a week yet. I'm on here posting donuts, Chipotle and carrying on. 300-400 views. and you on here with your neck, you ass out in front of a TV, a married woman. Oh, Lord have mercy. But shout out to the Peanut Gallery. I hope it worked out for you. Everybody capping for cash outs. I hope it come through for you. My husband is sick of y'all, and I am too. I love the Straight Talk Society. I'm always gonna be here to support Trevor and his wife. Shout out to Queen Nene. Always. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all not gonna get the best of that. Trevor, take your break, take your time, and when you get back, we all gonna be here waiting. All of us to further this Straight Talk Society, because you on YouTube for a reason, and I believe it. But yeah, that's it for me. Y'all could talk a sew in y'all mouth. Y'all could talk about how y'all think I look, about my finances and all that. I don't get y'all make 13-hour videos. I don't care.
Hey, I couldn't have said it any better. Again, St. Louis, you got my permission to play the video, because I know you're doing a documentary where he's gonna string together all the victims of One Love. C-Dub, you got my permission to play the video so you could do your reviews. I am taking a break. I'm going to take a month off, at least a month, just because I got some horrendous news today. Double trouble. I'm going to fulfill all my commitments for the rest of the month. I'm
sorry.
You want to say something?
I had one more thing to say, because
go ahead.
I just want to say, when One Love bought her weapon, they didn't stop making them. I mean, you see my videos, Trevor. You see what my husband's
saying. These bitches act like they the only ones with weapons. Like, what? We live in Florida, dirtbag.
Okay, yeah, but and that's why I said that, because I wanted to play a clip for you, of some threats about coming to Florida, and people being easy to find, and Trevor check in all the time, and talking about finding somebody and walking up on somebody with their security.
Where is this?
Can I play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me 1 second.
This news to me.
When you do it,
I'm gonna do it in my time, and they're not important to me.
So mad about.
I did good to Tequila.
Yeah, every time we get a penny from me no more. Back with lies.
What do you think a person think about a person? You was giving $3,500. You was better off to shut up. You look bad.
$3,500 like that.
You look bad. You trying to make me look bad, but I don't look bad.
Would you turn down $3,500 on somebody?
There you go. That's a person that loves. Because people ain't just pulling out $3,500 to a stranger. Then Trevor thought it was fun. You gave, and he's supposed to have been a preacher. But I already knew what Trevor was about.
Well, shit.
A preacher, yes. I already knew he wasn't no good.
These people are preachers. They reach for anything they can find.
Unravel him.
I watched him. And do it.
I watched it.
Oh, this bitch
I sat down the time, watched it. I still showed love to them. You get it? Without strings attached. They low life niggas. I don't give a fuck what they say about. I bet none of them bitches see me in person. They scary. I'm talking about the men, women too. Me being guarantee they won't. I'm going to Florida hopefully next year.
Period. Or hopefully this year.
I never was trying to be these people's friend. I didn't get on YouTube to be friends with people.
I was like, where does that come from? You met up with Trevor and his wife, and
which is a lie.
That's all like what?
That's like he said, whatever Tequila, go read. God led me to look at a little Trevor, and I knew he was low down. He said, go read out. He's a low down nigga. I tell a bitch to his face.
Low down.
First he praised me, then he wasn't.
His wife's supposedly
I tried to help him.
We don't even sound right.
You fucking with the right one, nigga. I don't need no YouTube money, bitch.
Okay. Shit.
I can meet any one of them bitches in with my security.
You get too personal.
With one security.
Now,
bitches ain't gonna meet me in person. They not gonna meet me in person. I'm going to Florida next year, Lord willing. I'm going this year to Miami.
Oh,
If she put his location, all them.
You heard that? He put his location. Just wanted, make sure you hear that. I was gonna send it to your wife after this anyway, but they didn't stop making them when you bought yours, boo.
Y'all hear that? but we the crazy ones. I got nothing. I got Keyla, you want to go ahead and put a bow on this because my daughter won't stop coming in here looking at me. She want to watch wrestling. I know we went over time, but we had to let it get out.
So I apologize for my demeanor and my emotions. I tried to, keep everything intact, but again, I want to thank Straight Talk Society. Y'all have been a blessing in my life. I love moderating. I love the channel. I love the people. I love the message, the meaning behind the channel. I love Trevor and his wife, Queen Nene, and I'm going to be here to support you guys. And I'm looking forward to Saturday. Cheers to that. And I'm done with this. They can say whatever they want. They are under my feet, and I'm me and my husband. We pushing forward. No naked pictures needed.
Yeah, please read the chat. They say stop apologizing. You don't owe them no apologies. They'll make their 10-hour stream tonight because that's what they do. That's what they do because they have no life. Hopefully her husband could blow her back out at some point. Maybe she'll but it's crazy though. She knew that I was no good, but she kept coming over here like, what? Who's the idiot here?
Exactly.
Like what's the problem? Like that I don't know. But anyway, man. Any last words you want to say? Because I'm gonna get out of here. I'm over this.
No, I said what I wanted. You can have the last word, Trevor. Straight talk.
All right. Well, there you have it. Keyla spoke. Keyla was able to get everything that she had out. Hopefully she did get everything out and that it's closure for her. Oh, she left the panel already. That is closure for her. See, I got my demon mask here because I thought I was gonna have to go full demon tonight, but I'm not. Hopefully she got her closure out. And again, I'm done with it. The problem is I don't listen to their channel, so I don't know when they're saying anything about me. I only hear it when C-Dub or St. Louis plays it. So, but again, I'm done with it. I ain't got nothing to do with them. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. And for anybody who's gonna say, oh, I exploited Keyla, because y'all know that's what's coming. Y'all gonna say that I exploited Keyla because that's what y'all do. But this was a conversation behind the scenes that she wanted to do this because it just get to a point where enough gets enough and you're tired of just hearing people talk crap. Like that conversation that you just heard, does that sound like people that's sensible? Like seriously, does that sound like sensible people? And mind you, one of them is a 46-year-old married woman. I guess 46 is what she say. And the other one is a man pretending to be a woman. So that's ridiculous in itself. It is what it is, but I don't know. But we'll move on. Like I said, I got some terrible news earlier in the day. When you guys come over Saturday, I'll let you guys know what it was. I'm not gonna say it over the airways, but I'm gonna sit out for a while. I will fulfill my obligations that I have. Tomorrow is Tape is Politics. Wednesday, they're gonna do the basketball show. Thursday, we have a debate. Man, you guys do not want to miss this debate. This is It Must Be Written versus Peter Cox. It's probably gonna be the last debate on the channel for a long time. And it's going to be a war. It's literally going to be a war to settle the score. These two have been going at it in the chat, so don't miss it. we're gonna preempt Man Talk Monday next week. What I do is, if I get enough good footage this weekend, I'll probably put that up as the Man Talk Monday show, where I go around and interview, because most of the Straight Talk Society will be over here, and we'll get our little clips and everything that way. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So Monday's show gonna be a clip show from here. Just the clip show from what's going on here. So Keyla, we love you, man. To your husband, I only want to say his name online, man. You gotta keep him incognito. But you always been my homie from a long time, man. You was my nigga, man. Yeah, Michelle, I will definitely do that. We ain't, it seems like it's gonna be a long time, but those weeks go by real quick. It's just some terrible news that I got, man. Just awful. And it's gonna have to put me in a mental place to have to deal with it now, because it's crazy. That's why I really didn't want to have to do this, but I did promise them. And then next week we have Wrestling with Reality that I've been putting off forever, but we got to get this show done. And then Thursday we'll have the interview with Jeremy Dunbar. And then Friday and Sunday the MMA brothers will do their thing, and then that'll be it for me. That'll be it for me for a while. So, thanks to everybody that rode with me. Man, y'all go subscribe to St. Louis channel, definitely, for that documentary that's coming up. Subscribe to MD's channel. Hell, Keyla, put your link in the chat. I didn't know you were making a YouTube channel. So y'all subscribe to Tequila's channel. Subscribe to I see Eddie Israel in the building, Jansen Williams' channel. Every Friday they do teachings over there. Yeah, let's just spread the love, man. I'm just frustrated right now. I'm really frustrated. So with all that being said, though, hope you guys got to hear it. Everybody that likes to complain and jump on Keyla because you're hearing one side of the story, I hope you guys could have a righteous heart and actually listen to what was said. And don't make this about me. This is not about me. I don't give a shit. This is not about me. But like, y'all took the worst situation that could happen to a mother and try to demonize her with it. It's crazy. And for y'all, what happened to Jezebel. That's all I'm gonna say. So keep on. And with that being said, I'll leave you with these words. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them. I see you on the other side, man. Ain't gonna be no 5 count tonight, but we will see you Wednesday, Thursday, and next week, Wednesday and Thursday. And this is not goodbye. This is not goodbye. Y'all know if I wasn't dealing with something, I wouldn't leave you, because I know y'all need to be entertained, because God knows there ain't that much entertainment out here. I know you guys need to be entertained, but I got to take care of something. There's something serious going on that I got to take care of. So until the next time we see each other, man. Peace.
And I feel like whenever I'm behind this microphone, I am at my absolute best, and I cannot be touched.
Have you ever danced with the devil? Took a glance at a rebel, had a chance to advance. You are not on my level. You are not my equal. I can pose another sequel. Those that do oppose, I will expose and leave you see with the spines in my eye. Recognize me as a legend. Refuse to cry and die.
Well, Straight Talk Society, there you have it again. Another banger from yours truly, Mr. Straight Talk.
Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them.